Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
Right in your face.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Stone's Live. We are at Stone's Gambling Hall in Citrus Heights. Why is there still music going on?
No, because you got the sound from there.
I'm just gonna start over. I'm Kyle KITAGAWA in here with Justin Kelly, Train. Tonight we were supposed to have a 100-200 limit game. We switched it to a 5-5 no limit game, so
you know
that's
it's going to be
watching.
extra juicy because some of the players that were going to be in that 100-200 game are in the 5-5 game, so you know it's going to be like extra crazy.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, so let's check out the lineup, I guess.
Yeah, let's go down the table, start walking around.
What's up, guys in the chat? So yeah, this is our lineup here. It's a 5-5 game. Max buy-in to start is 1,000. After that, it becomes a table stakes game, so you can match the biggest stack. Not quite sure what the biggest stack is right now. We'll find out shortly. Nice. Player in seat 1
let's start off with seat 1 right there.
Mike R.
Now, we've seen him on a lot of our previous streams here. You know, a player's not afraid to mix it up. You played with Mike before, right?
I don't know. I played it with the other Mike R, but that's not Mike.
He's good. I've seen Mike R swing it pretty strong in some streams. He's like the guy who's like kind of quiet for a while on the stream, and then all of a sudden he just comes out and just like knocks out some big pots. So
cool.
I'm excited to see what he does tonight. Directly to his left, guys, the one and only Robert Y. You know him, you love him. He doesn't like being photographed. He's a unique mystical ninja in the wild.
Wow.
There. It's tough to get a real picture of him.
I don't know if I've ever seen him play on the stream.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen him once or twice. I love him. And movie trivia extraordinaire. You don't mess with Robert when it comes to movie trivia. He's absolutely, he can name like whatever year a movie was within like ±2 years. I've watched prop bets go very south with him in a good way. All right, and directly to his left, we got Day. Day has been pretty much a regular on the stream lately, not afraid to play pretty much any limit, and Day's just an overall good guy, man. I played some tournaments with him. Doesn't really matter what level, what game, what tournaments. Super good guy, and I've seen him take some horrendous beats, and he just takes them like a champ, like a professional, you know? Directly to his left, guys, Peter Salad Eater. I don't know, normally I do a prop bet with Justin on the plus minus time base on when Peter's gonna start with his salad, but
this picture looks like it was taken in like 1980 or something.
You know, there's a couple filters on it. You know, there's a little Snapchat filter on it.
1980 filter.
But Peter's a good dude. Generally a pretty solid, tight player here. So we'll see how he does, faring right next to Day there. And in between him there, to the left of him actually, is gonna be JD, who I call a resident Benedict Cumberbatch because it kind of looks like him, in my opinion. But JD, also one of those guys who's not. I've seen him do some sick bluffs. Not afraid to air barrel a couple times and just get it through. Also seen him call down people with just high card.
Yeah.
You know, I like it. Solid mix of players. Then the other bearded wonder next to him, Porter, with one of the best avatars around right there. Now, for those of you tuned in on the last stream with Porter, we had a little prop bet going on how long it took Porter to actually grow that beard. Did you see that? Did you hear about that?
No.
Perfect. What do you think? Wait, look at that beard.
I'm gonna go with like 4 months.
Wow. I wish I could grow
That's pretty short,
like
right? That's pretty short.
That's impressive. No, so I actually thought it was like in the couple year range. It's 1 year start to finish, literally like January 1st to January 1st. How long it took Porter for that beard?
Wait, but we're not in January, so that's
no.
Like,
just saying in previously. No. To get it to where it is now, the length.
So
of
he just maintains it now. He just keeps it up.
Now it's just maintaining. He doesn't want to.
The way you said it, I thought it was going to be like a surprising answer. Like it took either really, really long or really, really fast. That's why I said 4 months.
Just a year, solid. Then AD, you know him, you love him. Super good dude. Definitely here to play. Not afraid to mix it up. He likes to light some money on fire, and a lot of times it actually works out for him. So, you know, classic AD. I like it. Over to his left, guys, it's Harlan. If you don't know Harlan, I mean, you're not playing poker in Sacramento.
Does he still play as well though in seat 8 than compared to seat 1?
Compared to seat 1, you know, it's funny when he won that huge pot, which we'll put in the chat for you.
Yeah.
When he won that huge $13,000 pot, I believe he was sitting in seat 8. So ever since he won that pot, seat 8's kind of like his new thing.
No wonder, because I sat in seat 1 in the 100-200 game like a couple weeks ago, and I lost, and I thought I was in the seat, but apparently Harlan knew that seat was done, and he's now switched to 8.
He stole all the fire from that seat.
I'm gonna have to lock up seat number 8 next time.
And last but certainly not least, we got the kid.
I'm the kid.
That is Kelly. Yeah,
Who the hell is this
you're
guy?
Kelly kid. That's Kelly. That's Kelly Davis. And he is actually a friend of Bill H. Both guys, just, you know, kind of wild, fun, crazy players. Definitely cool playing any of the stakes. But seeing him a lot around here, he's been playing a lot.
The kid.
Yeah.
The kid.
It's not the Cali kid. It's not Cali kid.
I was originally the kid, and then it evolved to Cali kid because when I started playing, like in other places, I was like from California, and then they called me the Cali kid. But they spelled my name with 4 D's because the kid was already taken, so it must have been this guy.
Nice. So a quick rundown, guys, actually of the stack sizes, by the way, going around there. Mike R there in seat 1. Okay, cool. Mike R in seat 1 has about 1,300 in front of him. Robert Y has a little over 1,000. Day has about 1,100. Peter has 900. Pretty evenly matched stacks here. JD there in seat 5 has 1,170. Porter has just about 1,000. AD has a little over 700. Harlan over there in seat 8 has almost 1,200. And then the kid there in seat 9 has just under 1,100. So everybody within $300 or $400 of each other here.
Yeah, about $1,000 average stack.
Yeah.
Good to start the game.
And if it's anything like our previous streams, I know a lot of times when we do dealer change, we like to do bomb pots, so I'm sure we'll see some of those.
Yeah, we got a few players here that have really deep pockets too, so if this game gets big and they reload to the max, it could turn into like a 10-20 game or a 10-25 game. Did someone just drive a car into the casino?
Was there some crazy sound in there?
I don't know. Shout out to everyone in the chat room. I see V-Cross, what's up? Angry Polak.
She's there, she's there.
AD has her heart, okay. A bunch of other regulars. What's up, guys? Yeah, I would love to play Heads Up Against the Kid for the name.
For the name? For the name. I love it. All right, going into the first hand here, check it out. Oh, look at this board. Let's just start things off right.
Hopefully he's from like Utah or like Arizona or something, and then we just.
All right, so JD here flops 2 pair of queens and nines. Peter flops a pair and a bad end of the straight draw. Dave flops open-ended, actually.
Yeah, cool flop to start the stream here. We got 2 pair versus a pair and a gutter and an open-ended draw. Bink, that just gets a little more interesting because Peter has the open-ended straight flush draw now.
Of course, welcome to Stones Live, guys. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. And it looks like Day checked over to Peter, and Peter just sticks in a stack. What is that, about 80 bucks, 100 bucks, something like that?
Peter bet that?
Yeah. And JD definitely coming along with a little boat potential. That's the problem with open-ended straight flushes. They always look so tempting, and you never get them. You never hit them. We all know.
When Peter checked the river, I probably would have tried to go for a little bit of value if I was JD on that river. But whatever, it's the first hand, you know.
I hate college 209. He's in my mind. It's the symptom of too many outs. If you have too many outs, you never get there.
Yeah.
You have to have the right amount of outs. You have to have like 6 or 7 outs and you're good. But if you have like 14, you're toast.
Yeah.
What's up, Bobo?
Oh, I just lost sound.
Okay. Gotcha.
What?
Shout out to our YouTube live crew over there as well. I say 2 live crew. I didn't even mean to say that, but our YouTube live crew over there.
YouTube. Yeah, we're streaming live on YouTube now too, guys. I didn't even know YouTube has live. That's crazy.
Yeah, we do a couple sessions a month over there with YouTube, and always a pleasure. So for anybody tuning in, definitely appreciate it.
I always wanted to be YouTube famous.
You're it, dude. This is it. This is real life. Did it.
Yes.
Nailed it. Fantastic. I'll make sure I'm signed in over here. YouTube, say hi. Michael Lechy's over there in YouTube. Thank you for the kind words, buddy. Very much appreciated.
Chips on 11. Chips on. Is this table 11?
This is 11. Yeah,
chips are coming to table 11, guys. Oh, I just hit the table.
I'm gonna get some custom shirts made that just say on 11, and it's like chips on 11, drinks on 11, food on 11, like whatever it is. Everything on table 11.
They should open like a club or like a bar here called Table 11.
Table 11, dude. Where all the cool kids go.
Man.
8 high flop.
That'd be awesome.
JD flops top 2, Peter flops top pair, and Dave flops top pair with best kicker. And Porter's open-ended. Welcome to Stones Live.
Nice
That's
start.
how we roll.
Nice start.
That's how we roll.
JD, I think, put in a raise to 100.
This could get fun.
Porter has called the 100.
And he's got backdoor running club potential too. Like if a club peels.
No, if you're Day,
game on. You hate it. It's such a sucker
I think
hand.
you have to fold here.
Yeah, it sucks. Top. You just like.
Yeah, you're faced with a raise and a call. The call is almost more scary than the
suspicious,
raise.
Right?
Yeah. Peter knows what's up. He gets out of the way. That king.
Everybody hates it.
Oh, JD slows down. Why?
Yeah, ooh, there we go. Disco for JD, Super Monster. Kind of surprised to see JD slow down there. I don't see a lot of people calling with like King 8, King 7 there to out hit you on the turn.
I feel like betting the turn there gets value from draws that are calling with that flop.
Well, like Porter's draw 9-10.
Yeah, like. It also hits overs if they. I don't know what kind of overs you'd be floating though with to a raise, but you never know.
It's so much better when I can hear the jingling of the chips, the sweet sound. Sacco Once Kings fan, what's going on? Dice Gone Funny, Blake Crafty. Definitely don't say hi to that crazy JFK Stones guy there. Shasta Bike King, what's going on? Oh, Bike King in the house. Even when he's not playing here in the vlogger game, he's hanging out. Was that Dave just said that?
This thing has 0 calories.
It's amazing. It's mango awesomeness.
Interesting.
Don't worry, it's got like extra cancer in it to make up for it. Aunt Doom in the house. I miss a little Anthony call your mother on the stream. You need to get in here, bud. All right, so AD pops it to 20 here. Was that a straddle? It might have been a straddle. I don't know. Mike R calls the 20. So does Day. Boom. King high on the board.
Yep.
Dave Binks is king. AD spikes mid pair.
Players are hitting their. Blake asks who is commentating next week. I don't think it's me, but I think I can look it up. Next week, as in Monday or Wednesday?
Give them both.
Monday is Train and JFK.
Oh, JK Squared show.
And they haven't decided yet on Wednesday.
Oh, nice. Wednesday, the chat commentates the whole game themselves. Oh god, that'd be a nightmare. Oh god, get ready. Get ready for lots of obscene comments.
20! Is 20 in the chat? That's my boy. Cashed for 60K yesterday.
Nice.
He is having the breakthrough year.
I love it. So Dave puts in the raise here with top pair. Looks like he gets called by AD. Now the ace peels off. Dave doesn't like that. It actually gives AD a straight draw now to Broadway.
Yeah, they both got Broadway draws.
Either player hits 2 pair, they're going to be in a world of hurt.
Yeah.
No jack, no queen. So Day did raise AD on the flop, and he's gonna bet the same bet, another 115. And it gets through. Day's gonna take it down. Taking a look at stacks. JD is our big stack there, about 1,500, followed by Day at 1,300. Yeah, look at those stacks, super evenly stacked.
Yeah. I'm guessing everyone started with 1,000.
Let's see here. Just had this. Don't care about that. Don't care about that.
Oh, this already happened, huh?
Yep, already happened. Yeah.
Well, what is this?
Let's see. Don't care about that.
This is a note from some.
Oh no, that was.
We are doing an hour of overtime.
That was the vloggers
Please wait
game.
Until after.
That was the vloggers game. Hey, those behind the scenes.
I hope they paid you guys extra.
Oh, they got it. August 20th. This is still coming up. This is coming up. We don't have to throw these away. You can throw all those away.
We don't need this.
Looking forward to that.
Does anybody ever clean up? Oh, this is still relevant.
Yeah.
Oh, this is totally relevant. So Jonathan Little, Annette Overstead, David Tuckman, and Justin Hammer. Justin Hammer!
I love that picture. He looks like Superman.
They're all coming here to Stones for the Fall Classic to do some commentary. Boom.
So Peter here, 3-betting with Ace King of suited up to 65. Day originally pops up to 25. Peter 3-bets to 65.
I like Peter's hand.
I would say Peter's not the type of guy who 3-bets real light. Oh, and
I know. No, he doesn't. You
and Day, and look at Day just getting it. Is he coming back over the top of Peter?
Yeah, with 7-5 of diamonds. Hold up, what happened? All right. Did Day initially raise, and then Peter 3-bet, and then
so.
JD called? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is like a super squeeze here.
Super squeeze. I respect it. And
Peter is one of the tighter players on the table too. The bet. What was the initial raise? It was
$25.
25. So that's a pretty small 3-bet size when you're looking at the size. By Peter, 65 is not that big of a 3-bet. I wonder if Day is just thinking that could be weakness. I don't know.
Eldar in the house, what is going on?
If you're gonna 4-bet someone though, I mean Peter's a guy to 4-bet because he's gonna fold a lot of hands.
Yeah, there you go.
Unless he has aces or kings. The problem is that he's only 3-betting usually.
Yeah, so the 4-bet up to 2.25 lets Peter let it go. Let's Ace King suited go there. And that's one of the few players that's gonna work on. You try that crap with Harlan, like he's just gonna ship it on you.
Yeah, JD says, I don't believe you. That's a pretty big 4-bet size too. Good sizing. What? Whoa! JD just fucking. Oops. JD says, did he go all in or did he just super raise it to like 800? 725.
This is so crazy, and it's funny because you have Peter in the middle who's like, what do these guys have? Because I folded Ace King suited.
Yeah. The problem with, oh man, this bet.
This is really gonna get through. This is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, Day can't call here. He has 7-5.
Wow. That was the ultimate weird squeeze, trap, re-squeeze. What was that?
Yeah, they must have some history against each other or something in order for JD to make that play. The thing that, like, most of the time when you see a play that doesn't make sense like that, you gotta call it. But yeah, he's just so
because he could.
Day had 7 high, so I don't know. JD must have had some type of
that's crazy.
Secret intel.
So think about it like this:
that we don't know.
Day raises, then Peter 3-bets, then you're JD and you just flat there.
Yeah.
So, like you said, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense if he had some monster hand. Maybe
I see that happen a lot with small players too.
Yeah. Whoa.
He's just I guess he's just fortunate, or he somehow knew that Day had 7 high. That was a soul read.
Wow, I'm still trying to figure out that last hand. It's just going through my head.
Crazy.
All right, so Queen 7-4 here, couple of hearts on the flop. Nobody really connects here. The kid does big bottom pair. Bet it to win it. Easy money. So after that random squeeze play, JD is our resident chip leader. We only say that to bug Jake, sitting around 1,800. Shout out over to the chat there and YouTube live. Everybody's just like, whoa, what a maniac. That's madness. What's going on? I can only imagine they're talking about the massive 5-bet over there.
The blonde. They're talking about the blonde.
The blonde. Classic.
I saw the blonde this weekend, hanging out.
She was giving you exit interviews?
Yeah. Gave me an exit interview right after I busted out of the main. You can follow her Snapchat. But I don't know. I follow her Snapchat.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Half the time.
Yeah, half the time. The kid is playing. Oh no, good. He folded. Depending on how well the kid plays tonight, I might take him as a protege. Maybe he can earn another D or 3 Ds. Canada, eh? Who's from Canada, eh? Oh, the Canadian. I mean, the blonde. The blonde is.
Well, she's from Poland, living in Canada, and then came to the U.S. She doesn't really know what she is. She's like a pound puppy. All right, so another club on the turn here actually gives AD the nut flush draw along with his straight draw. Harlan still with top pair.
Everyone's live to the river. And now Harlan scoops. Scoop! Goes from being ahead to the winner
So
with this
Harlan run
unnecessary deuce on the river. Harlan's book is Deuce on the River. That would be so appropriate for a title for Harlan's book.
Yeah, because deuce doesn't even mean deuce. Deuce means anything. It's whatever Harlan is looking for, he gets.
X on the river.
Every time. Every time, every time.
Dang, Eldar. The blonde always answered to the blonde. Wait, what?
Service on table 11.
Service on 11. Get these guys some drinks. Let it start flowing.
Yeah, the 100-200 game got changed. It's now a 5-5 no limit game. I found out when I got here.
However,
I was looking forward to it.
Where we're probably going to actually have some more of those 100-200 limit games coming on in the near future. We just had the first one that we test piloted. What was it, 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely going to be some more.
It attracted quite a few players.
Guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you click that heart over there on Twitch or that subscribe button there on YouTube. We are live with you every Monday and Wednesday, spewing cash game action. Pretty much just having the deck cooperate and run into some pretty crazy hands, and obviously crazy players if you guys missed that 5-bet a few minutes ago.
Yeah, we've had a good start to the stream. But we're only 24 minutes into it, so let's hope it continues.
Also, if you guys are just tuning in, the chips there, the blues are $1 chips, the greens are 25s, and the reds are 5s.
I ended up terrible on the 100-200. If you watched the stream, I was doing okay to start. Actually, it was off to a really good start, and then it kind of went card dead. I think the turning point was when I got rivered by, was it Dante or someone rivered me. It was pretty gross. It was like I had ace king versus ace queen, and I got rivered. And then I couldn't win a pot after that. And then after the stream ended, I think the stream ended, I was about even. In the next 30 minutes, I went on a 6K downswing.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ooh, poker!
It was pretty gross. I got rivered like 3 times. I had a couple of monster draws too, like straight flush draws and everything, and just brick. It was pretty gross.
So JD here, our resident 5-bet squeeze master, pumps it up to $35 with King 10. Porter calls with Ace Jack.
But yeah, if we get 100, 200 game going here regularly, that would be awesome.
Just the good old, we're just going to go down, splash around the 100, 200, you know, plus minus 10K for the night, see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to talk. I was actually really looking forward to talking a little strategy today about limit hold'em because I think that it's really misunderstood.
And Day 3-bets to 140. Day is just on this like awesome, I'm going to 3-bet everybody kick, and I love it. I'm just going to put that out there.
He is a straddle.
I love it. Day is just like, I'm going to raise every hand until somebody shows me otherwise, like every single time, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
But will he do it to Harlan?
No. There's a difference between, you know, just having fun and then committing suicide. Because Harlan's like, yeah, I shipped it on you with 5-7. Bring it.
I 3-bet Harlan with 5 deuce. It got through.
When I played on Sean McCormick and Friends, I only basically raised Harlan twice, both times with 7-10, and took it down. One time I was open-ended and then ended up hitting a flush on him. Another time I flopped top 2 pair against him. Those are the only times I beat Harlan. I was like, I got 7-10. It's like my Harlan crushing cards.
5-3, Porter makes the call. Similar hand to 5 deuce.
So JD here pumps it up to 25. Porter makes the call. Mike R makes the call. Robert Y now. Generally, I've seen him play pretty snug on the stream. Robert Y doesn't mess around. He's going to 3-bet up to 130.
Yeah, no, he's tightened up his game a lot, and for the better.
Yeah, for the better.
He used to be pretty crazy back in the day.
Oh, I didn't miss that he showed the Queen Rag. Yeah, he's setting it up. Dave's setting up his image, LDM Joe, for sure.
Yeah, my call is burning money by calling that Queen 4.
Jack 8 Jack here. Robert Y still with the best hand.
JD folded Ace Jack.
Yeah, right.
Yay!
Suited Aces in the chat says, run for the hills when Robert Y 3-bets. Run as fast as you can. Oh, dealer change. We got Paul coming in, the resident artist extraordinaire. Let's see if they're doing a bomb pot. Oh, no bomb pot? Makes me sad. I thought it was kind of a thing. Oh, but looks like AD's coming in. Oh, maybe. Oh, they are bomb potting. Yeah, right on.
Was it 25?
Looks like a $25 bomb pot, guys. That means that every player is going to be dealt cards. Everybody puts in 25 bucks. Then they all see the flop and they play from there.
Nice.
Yeah, you get some money to win right off the bat.
Ooh.
Wow, Ace Queen 9.
Does anyone have a spade?
Yeah, a spade check. AD's got a 5 of spades.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that can't be the only spade.
No. What does Peter have?
Let's see Peter's hand.
And Peter, probably the tightest player at the table too. We don't know what his cards are, but he's probably not playing anything besides the King of Spades.
Wow.
Did someone bet? I thought I saw someone fold.
Yeah, they're folding.
Wait,
Somebody fired in here. Let's see. We're catching up with the hands. Oh, Harlan's got the King of Spades, so he bet 50. Yeah, he's in there all day. Harlan runs so good in these splash pots, dude.
JD called with a pair of 9s.
These bomb pots. 2 pair now for Porter.
Oh, Porter called too.
Yeah, Porter, get it. He's shipping in about 200 bucks, it looks like. 2 1/4.
Harlan's getting just under 3 to 1.
Yeah, but it's Harlan, and whatever Harlan needs, Harlan gets.
That's good. That's good enough for Harlan.
Oh, nope, doesn't get it. So that was. Oh wow! Look at that. Porter just ships it. That's
for what 360.
How do you feel about Porter's all-in bet there on the river?
Well, he only has 300 or 400.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, do you feel that like he'd better off in check Colma? Do you feel that he's just? I mean, the board's straighted out to a 4-card straight. I mean, I know.
Was there a 4-card straight out there?
Yeah, 8, 9, 10, Queen.
Oh,
so, yeah.
I didn't know that.
So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if anybody's going to call him there, they probably have him beat.
Yeah.
You know? Bit of a scary one. I would have just maybe played it a little softer and just checked it. And
I didn't even notice the 4-card straight there.
Yeah, I'm kind of on your page. I hate College 209. So that's almost a little too thin on the value bet there. Maybe if he had top 2 pair, but I feel that anybody else who had any 2 pair that was bigger than him would have probably called. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But it's Bike King. Oh my God! Said it's almost as thin as he is. For those of you there for the vloggers game, people were telling him to like eat a sandwich there in the stream. It was pretty funny. All right, Jack Deuce 6 here. Day with top pair. Slycry says, yeah, it's all about playing the player there with Harlan. It's a true thin value.
Yeah, because the poker boss. Sean, the game started 30 minutes ago, and it's actually been a good game. So don't be upset if it gets boring now because you're here.
Wow. wow. Poker Boss in the house. Sean McCormick out there. Shout out. Where's Miss Poker Boss, man? We always like to have her in the stream.
What was that? What did you just say?
Oh, I was just seeing if it was muted because I thought I heard an echo.
Pocket 9s for Harlan.
Insta-call from the kid here with 5-3 because it's like, oh, well, it's Harlan. Mike R is going to come along from the hijack with ace-10. So is Day.
The kid with 5-3 off.
There's Miss Poker Boss. What's going on, girl? How's it going?
Hello.
I just imagine them sitting right next to each other on the couch, like, let's troll each other and chat right next to each other. Okay, look at this. Open-ended for the kid here. Top pair with top kicker for Mike.
It's a, too bad Day has 2 of the kids' outs.
Yeah, right? But let's put a deuce out there just for fun because we're sick.
Let's just bet it.
Let's make it the deuce of clubs. That way we give Harlan and Mike both a re-club draw because we're sick.
Chips on 11.
Mike should probably call. I think he's thinking about raising, but if you raise here, what is the purpose of the raise? Are you going for value because only maybe like king 10, queen 10 are calling, maybe like a flush draw, combo draw, but if you're betting here to get him to fold, that's not positive EV. And this flop is just not that wet. It's kind of on the drier side, so
it's like medium dry.
Yeah, he does have, and he does have the ace of clubs, but so he's blocking nut flush draws, so which makes it even more like I'd rather just call here than raise.
Nobody can call you with ace x of clubs.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike, just call there,
and he gets it through.
We hope you're having a good night too, Mrs. Poker Boss.
So yeah, their Nightbot chiming in, guys. For those of you who didn't know, we are broadcasting here with you every Monday and Wednesday. Live cash game action. All different stakes. Sometimes we even broadcast a little Omaha action. Lots of fun. So if you haven't clicked that heart there and followed us yet, or subscribed to us there on YouTube, we are 100% free. We keep it that way for you. We just like having fun. Hope you do too. AD pumps it up to 25 here. Oh, it looks like the kid's reloading. Whenever you see somebody handing out, like, who hasn't busted yet, handing out stacks of hundreds, like, for more chips, it's always a good thing. Like, it's always a good thing. So AD, our original Razor, does have 9s.
Pocket 9s is sliding around the table counterclockwise.
Boom. Ace 10 5.
And that 10 just keeps coming out on the flop.
10s are solid.
Yes, I have tried out OFC. I like deuce to 7. I only play deuce to 7 in the middle. I started out playing the regular way, but I like deuce to 7 better. Nice. And I just can't play both because I just get too confused and make too many mistakes. Yeah, it's a good game. I do not play PLO though.
Boom, JD gets it through.
Someone in the chat says that they personally like the raise with the ace 10. Nope, I still don't like it.
Rob Malt 725, what's going on, buddy? I actually played in the Sean McCormick / Poker Boss and Friends game. What was it, last week, the week before, something like that? Yeah, a lot of fun.
The kid with jacks. Is that a straddle or?
I think JD made it 65 here with ace queen. Yeah, JD made it 65. Over to the kid with jacks, who's gonna flat.
Or did he straddle? I hope he didn't just limp there.
JD was on the
limp calling. Come on, man. That's
queen 9-5. JD definitely outflops the kid here, and he's also got the nut spade too.
Right? Come on, the kid.
Boom, and the 7 peels here. No help to the kid. Pot's escalating quickly to the turn. JD. Oh, no. Yeah, the kid checks over to JD here on the turn. And JD just pumps in a stack. It says, you got it, you got it. Almost a pot value size bet here. 370. JD fires 300. $619 in the house. What's going on, buddy? Welcome. Rob Malt almost called this one. He's like, he's gonna overbet this. Here it comes. Oh, and the kid is basically in I don't believe you mode right here.
It's because of the bet size, I think. But when the bet size is that big, it's like you don't have like a.
It's kind of a go away bet.
Yeah, just.
This could get him into trouble here. He did just reload.
Yeah,
and JD decides to just table it.
Yeah.
JD's like, I don't know what you're doing, and I'm just gonna flip over my hand and hope I get the pot.
Crazy.
Slycry has a prediction. We're gonna have a few players.
A lot of action so far. A lot of action.
Yeah, I mean, right off the bat, we started the stream and everybody's stack was around 1,000. Now we already have a couple, like one player 2.2 going on. $1 million limit hold'em event, guys, going on. This is coming up. This is the culmination. This is it, right? So coming up here, what's it gonna be this next Sunday? I think something like that.
What is this?
So this is sweet. So this is we have over time people get entered into drawings, and essentially they're all gonna sit at a single table sit and go. And the top, was it 3 or 4 players, are all get to draw for $1 million bucks. Get to draw envelopes.
You get a ticket if you get full house or better, right?
Yeah.
Wait, or better, or it's just full houses?
Yeah, so qualifying hands.
Because I got quad 9s in the 100-200 game, and that was a limit game. It was recorded. I never got my ticket. I never got my ticket.
4 of a kind, you get 2 drawing tickets, sir.
Oh, really?
You should have got, you were owed 2 drawing tickets.
Give me my 2 tickets.
It's recorded, it happened.
It's recorded, it happened. Quad 9s.
So on this $1 million event, it's actually really, really sweet. They are gonna do here, where is the table setup? It is sick. So the top couple players are all going to draw envelopes from 10 to ace, and depending on what kind of hand they draw, a royal flush is up to $1 million, 4 of a kind then down 25,000, 10,000 for full house, and so on. But even 8th and 9th place get paid 1,000, 5th through 7th get 2,000, and then top 4 all get to go for it.
So basically, you just get a ticket and we draw 9 players, right?
Yep. That's it. Where you at? Where you
Where's
at?
my ticket at? Hold on. How do I contact Justin Correas? I just do at Justin.
At JFK.
At JFK.
Styles. There he is.
There he is.
Guys, I'm really excited. Somebody asked earlier when this tournament was coming up here. It is coming up just a little less than a month from now. Monday, September 4th. Noon. It's a holiday. Win the button tournament. It's as simple as it sounds. It's super awesome. You win the pot, you win the button. Which means if you have a hyper aggro player 2 seats to your right, be prepared to pay a lot of blinds. I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to.
I'm making sure I get my 2 tickets.
Chip 700 on table 11.
When is the final table thing played?
It is coming up here, August 12th.
August 12th. What? Well, that's
It's gonna be this Saturday.
Oh.
I will be live here with you guys. I think we're going live around 8 p.m. on
When is
Saturday.
the drawing though? What day is the drawing?
They've had 3 different drawings. The last one is actually on that date, on Saturday, August 12th. So you still got time to get your name in that. Dude, what if they draw your name? Worst you do is $1,000.
And they're gonna draw 3 players, right?
So look at this flop developing here. Top for day. Harlan with a pair and possible running diamonds. Porter also with possible running diamonds, but flops the straight.
Wow. Everyone is flopping a piece tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the deck is cooperating with us, for sure.
Veered. What is a veered? Is that like a vagina beard?
Exactly.
Give me some cheese.
What's gonna go on here? So Dave fires out. Porter raises to Dave fires 60. Porter makes it 215. Day is gonna make the call. Day is drawn real slim here. He needs like a queen king going on. Ooh, that's gonna give Porter the check mark here. That's gonna end it. So now Day doesn't know it, but he's just in future donation mode here. Yeah, it looks like 415, 420, something like that. $420 and a $495.
Wow. That is a big bet.
And there you go, and Day's asking him how much he has left. This could get expensive for Day here.
He bet 420
into 495.
So
or
it's a
whatever,
pot,
yeah.
so pot size bet. Almost,
Yeah,
pretty much pot size
almost,
bet.
yeah,
I like it. It's the reason why I like it is this is a very draw heavy board on that flop too. So like, if you're a Day, you're thinking
you could almost, if you had Day's hand, you could almost be playing it the same way, like get out of my pot, I'm good right now.
Yeah, and if you're Day, you're thinking, is he betting this much because he has a draw, he doesn't want to call? It's super polarized here. He could have, you know, like a queen jack combo, like pair and a draw.
So prime example, like Rob Malt's asking, when someone makes a pot size bet, does that represent a bluff? And
yeah,
we'll touch base on that actually a little bit after the hand, because
it's either a bluff or he has nuts.
So
that's why it's polarized.
So there you go. So
and
exactly.
And you get a lot of value from a thin call.
So
and that's what he was looking for.
And the funny thing is there's differing opinions on this, and this is where it's really important to know the type of players you're playing against.
Yeah.
I think generally that if you're playing against a newer player, let's say you're playing a neighborhood home game, somebody who's just, they're not really a poker player, they're just playing in the garage, hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay, an all-in bet almost seems scary to them, like, whoa, well, this guy must have a monster, I gotta get out of this hand, right? Whereas an experienced player, or players who are used to playing higher stakes or deeper staked cash games, they're literally thinking, why so much? Why do you want me to leave? Why do you want me to get out of this pot?
And I think that he picked the right player to do that type of bet against. Day has, so far from what I've seen in the stream, he's not afraid to splash around and throw chips in the pot too. So he might be a good candidate to make a thin call there.
Yeah. And Monster Hands is also on a point there. He does have the donkey end of the straight. His hand is very counterfeitable. If the higher end of that, if a queen peels off, he has no idea where he's at now.
That's true.
It just sucks.
So if you bet smaller, he might, and a scare card comes on the river, he's kind of in no man's land, not knowing what to do. So yeah, I like what he did there.
Larson, score, Peter Salad stream, nailed it.
Oh man, what kind of salad is it tonight?
Oh god.
See, if he had the salad earlier, he wouldn't have folded that ace king to the 7-5.
You know, does Peter know
Guarantee
that we take side bets and prop bets and we guarantee
I don't know.
salad every stream?
I don't know if he even watches the stream. Like, I don't even know if he knows.
But there, we have our own Peter Salad cam there in the left hand side.
Does he even know what Twitch is?
I love it. Did you hear that? Ask him for the HK special, the Harlan special.
Your casino sucks, man.
Yeah, you know what? And I'll tell you this though. In response to that, if you come to Stones, you'll be pleasantly surprised because all the games above 1-2 are uncapped. Or basically you can match largest stack, which is essentially uncapped. They escalate quickly. Like every game here is really juicy. It plays a lot larger than that same limit game or level of game would play at your local establishment for sure.
And it allows players to open up their game too. When you're playing short stacked in a 200 cap 1-2 game, you gotta tighten up your range. I mean, if you want to beat it, you have to tighten up your range because there's not enough chips in play for any post-turn play usually. So deeper stacks, better games, more action.
So battle of the pairs, both players miss, paired board, king deuce deuce, 6s versus 10s here. JD first to act, he checks, the kid bets 50. And JD with the check raise says, I don't believe you. And we already saw JD and the kid get mixed up earlier when the kid had jacks and JD had ace queen and flop top pair. So let the rivalry continue. Our players are too funny cracking up our dealer in the box.
JD has made a couple of soul reads tonight.
Yeah, JD on point tonight with his raising for sure.
Man, I can't wait. I'm gonna order a salad after the stream.
Guys, if you like what you're watching and you're anywhere around, you can actually get in this game. I'll punch in the command there on the Twitch side. You can see how to get in this game. You can call or text that number, or you can email Justin Caritas here. Otherwise, feel free to download our Stones Gambling Hall app. It is 100% free on your phone, either Apple or Android, does not matter. You can see what games are running. You can sign up for the games live remotely without even talking to a real human being. All of the above. You can see our menu. You can see the calendar of events coming up. It's definitely a solid app.
Damn, that salad looks really good though. What kind of salad did he get?
Do we have to like run over and ask Peter, hey, what salad did you eat 20 minutes ago?
There's a 25-minute delay. Yeah, dude, the 1-3 game here is awesome too. Not just the 2-5 games and the 5-5 games. They're great too, but sometimes the 1-3 game is better than the 2-5 game.
Like I said, I've seen players leave the 2-5 game to go to the 1-3 game because it was just that hot.
Sometimes the 1-3 games have more chips on the table than the 2-5 game. Yeah, well,
I've seen 1-3 games where every player sitting 1,000 plus deep. So deuce deuce 9 here. We love paired boards with deuces. JD spikes top pair here. Looks like it checks around. 6 of clubs peels, completing possible flush draw. Does give Porter a flush out. I hate College 209 trying to pick up reads on how people eat their food. So JD bets 50, and because it was checked on the flop, and then JD just kind of fires, Harlan's not giving him credit for anything, and he's going to come in for a raise up to 235.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree with you, Lorson. The 1-3 game here plays super deep. Like, I feel no need to play a 2-5 when the 1-3 is running. Like, a juicy 1-3 will play the same as, if not crazier than some of that 2-5 all day.
Harlan says, God, I put you on 9s too. That is Harlan using his image. 2s are 100% in his range.
And that's the thing about something like Harlan. We call him a rangeless beast, a rangeless monster, because at the end of the day, I mean, if everything is Harlan's range, right? I mean, if the board comes like 8-5-4, you're like, great, it hit Harlan right in between the eyes.
Seminole Hard Rock, Tampa. Is that where you're from, Rob? I just came back from there. It's a really nice room.
I've actually played there a long time ago.
They rebuilt it though this year.
Oh really?
It's like one of the best poker rooms in the country.
Rab.
One of the nicest poker rooms. Big series going on too at Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood, which is also a really nice.
Oh, I lied. That's where I played. I played at Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood.
Yeah. Oh, they also, I think, just redid the room. I was there earlier this year in the old room, but I think they just redid the cash game section. But the tournament area is like in the ball, like the whatever. It's hella nice. Love Florida. Florida poker games, all the casinos, really nice. We are streaming from California, Citrus Heights, California, which is like outside of Sacramento. So we're like in Northern California.
NorCal. Yeah, right. If you're in Sacramento, you're pretty much here, guys. 8 peels on the turn here gives JD a straight draw. Harlan, 70% equity with 4 players with just bottom pair. Mike Rivers the best hand with just a 6. Battle of the pairs. I love Rick and Barstow. He's coming out here on the 20th to play the seniors event. Yeah, we have the Western Senior Poker Series coming up, guys. August 20th at 10 a.m. It's a 175 buy-in, 30-minute levels, 12,000 starting chips, 6 levels of unlimited re-entry, so you can almost guarantee there that Rick and Barstow in the chat's probably going to buy in at least 6 or 7 times. Ages 50 years or older are eligible for this event. Sweet.
Let's go, kid. Raise this one up. Good.
Straight off the bat, just like, come on. 6-8 suited, get in there. Live the dream. No excuses, play like a champion. All right, 9. Oh, there you go.
What?
Ah, there you go. Talking about beating Harlan. That's the only time we can beat Harlan is when we play that garbage.
Bink. Wait, why did he check it? Come on, kid. You're supposed to bet that. It's a good flop for you. That was a good flop to continue. It misses a lot of his calling range too from the button, and you got a lot of outs, and probably have live cards.
Love it when your buddies are texting you like, dude, what's the link to your show I want to watch? I need to like shoot Harlan a message like, hey man, you know, the times we beat you were so few and far between, we had to at least like put in a little something there, you know? So guys, if you're just tuning in, you are watching a 5-5 no limit game here. It started out with a $200 minimum buy-in to a $1,000 max, and now it is table stakes, so you can match the largest stack at the table. The greens are 25s, the reds are 5s, and the blues are $1. All right, so the kid looks like he limps in here. Mike R picks up 6s. He makes it 30 to go. Kid's gonna call.
The kid has a wide.
Oh,
range.
and it's K6, and he flops 2 pair. Oh God, danger, danger! How does this happen? Top and bottom pair here for the kid. Mike R with a set.
Oh man.
Game on. Oh, what if a queen comes? Don't do it. Good God.
I would have C-bet a little bit larger though.
So kid checks. Mike R bets 25. Kid raises to 60. And Mike R is just gonna flat call. 4 peels. Expect kid to start barreling some chips here.
Just hang himself here.
He checks. Wow, the check raise and then checks. Interesting.
Very unconventional play we've seen so far from
And
the
let's
kid.
see if is he gonna try to go for the double check raise? Because I'm gonna flip out if he does.
Yeah, that I have a bad feeling that's what he's thinking.
So Mike R bets 140.
But he's.
I think he might go for the double check raise.
Just a call. Spade gets there.
It should slow down some action.
And the kid bets. It's almost as if he knows that he was behind.
His betting line is like funky.
It's almost as if he knows he was behind and he's putting this bet out to represent a flush. He played the hand like a flush draw. But it's just like he has 2 pair. Like it's weird that he would. It
is weird.
That he
No,
would play the hand that way.
Yeah,
unless
so
he
is
was actually bluffing.
Yeah,
Like,
turn 2 pair into a bluff. And that's the funny thing is, you're right. All of a sudden, without knowing his hand, he definitely took that line like a flush draw line, right?
yeah, like
I'm gonna try to take
I
it
might
out
do
now.
that with like 4-5 if I had like 4-5 and I flopped the straight draw with a pair or whatever and try to use the river card as a flush. I would have bet more though if I was bluffing. I think a little bit. Very, very strange.
Chips table 11, seat 9. Mr.
Like,
Optics
no,
just tuned in. What's going on, bud?
Rob says, Rob Mall in the chat says that he should go all in to represent the flush, but I don't think that's correct either because
I think
he
if you're
has,
at the
he
flush,
has
you're not
2
gonna go
pair.
all in.
Yeah, you have showdown, like how is this? I don't know. That's,
Well, the kid's going to try to
weird.
get some vengeance this hand here. Ace King suited. He's going to pop it up to 55. Robert Y's got 9s. Why do I feel this flop's going to come like Ace King 9? Just like ultimate setup. Porter's going to come along. I wouldn't be surprised here. AD's going to come along as well. Should be fun. I don't care what Harlan has. He's probably going to come along. Almost guaranteed. That's way good for Harlan. That's way too good for Harlan. Super solid. Ace, Queen, Deuce here. AD and the kid both connect with top pair. And you got a wheel draw for Harlan. It's right in his wheelhouse. But you know he's going to get it. You know he's going to bink it for me. You know he's going to.
3s are live, right?
So 80 fires out 70. Kid calls. 8 pinks on the turn here. Yeah, chat can't believe that Harlan folds his gutter there. So 80 first to act. He's gonna pump in a little stack though. Let's call it like 120 into 415, something like that.
That's a pretty small bet size for the relative to the pot size.
130. 30? Yeah. And the kid makes the call. Brick City. Now AD, I don't know. Now he might be thinking. I mean, the river kind of makes him chop with any weaker kicker here.
Yeah.
Because they're both gonna play aces and 8s with a queen. Although the kid does have
now
still
that
out
he
kicks.
checks, I think the kid needs to bet like. I would go like. Actually, given AD stack size, I could try an all in here. I wouldn't mind an all in. Otherwise, if they were deeper, I would probably go for like 350-ish.
Wow, he's
Only
just gonna
100
just bet a
is
bill.
not
Yeah, it's
enough.
insta call by AD.
You could have.
You know, it's funny because by only betting 100, it almost makes it look like I don't know. I'm just trying to get you off a chop, maybe. I don't know, but no, I would have gone for a little deeper.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, for sure. With the ADs, the effective stack size was 420. I would have probably just shoved there. I mean, the pot was 620 or 650.
Yeah.
If they were deeper, I still would have gone for a little bit more than half the pot size. Probably.
Suited Jesus says hashtag mini value.
Yeah.
Min value.
It's okay though. The kid only has one D.
It's only one D.
Yeah,
he's still working towards that second D.
He still has to earn.
Working towards the double D. Once again, guys, if you're just joining us, this is Stones Live here, coming at you right outside Sacramento, California. 5-5 no limit, $200 minimum buy-in, $1,000 max. The green chips are 25s, the red chips are 5s, and the blue chips are dollars.
Surf and snowboard 3, leaving for Mammoth to go fishing. Bro, there's enough fish here at Stones.
Zing! In the event of a burn, apply cold Stones water to burned area. So Peter here, Peter Saladator with the mystery hand's gonna raise it up to 30 to go. Here, ace 5 there. It's a little loose for Peter, opening up his range. Get it, Peter. AD and Harlan both make the call. Oh no, I lied. AD here and Peter heads up. Mid-pair, best kicker for AD. AD checks over to Peter, who insta-bets.
I played a little bit of 2-5, I think, in Tampa. Yeah, I think it was 2-5.
King on the turn. Makes it
I was there for the WPT deep stacks. And I was pretty tilted when I busted out because I bagged like second in chips on day 1 and I went down to 0 in like 2 hands on day 2 and yeah.
Bam. All right, so AD is gonna fire how much? 45 pots at 165. AD fires and Peter gets away. No surprise there. For those of you just joining us from the front page, you are watching Stones Live right now. 5-5, no limit. Up to table stakes is the bet. Peter already folded, right? He did fold. Did he not?
Yeah, I thought so.
There it is. Okay, cool. Up to table stakes is the limit. We are here with you live every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. spewing cash game action. Make sure you click that heart there in the corner of Twitch and get notifications because we do special events on the weekends. Prime example, this Saturday coming up, we have a special single table tournament where we're going to be giving away up to $1 million to 4 players. And if there's anything I like better than money, it's free money. I like free money. That should be fun. Oh, giving shots. Trying to feed Robert Y shots. Let's loosen him up.
A lot of 10s out already. It'd be gross to see a 10 high flop come.
Six players going to this flop. 7, 6, deuce, couple of spades.
Eight's looking pretty good. Rob Y looking pretty good here. He was the initial raiser. He checks though. Rob Young is playing super tighter right now. He's got overs. He's got a flush draw. I mean, yeah, he's got overs. He's got a flush draw.
Equan 15. The legal age of this casino is 21, as is pretty much most casinos that I know of.
So I forget where I was recently playing, but the age for it was like weird. The casino was 21, but the poker room was 18.
Oh, interesting.
Where was I? It was recent.
And now look at this turn. 3
might have been
spades
Tampa
field.
actually.
It's
It might have been actually been Tampa.
80 still has an overpair, but he does have 1 spade. Robert Y here with a solid lock on his hand here.
And Rob leads out, and AD, who I think reloaded before this hand. No, he won a pot. Yeah, Florida's that way.
Yeah, I know. There's you know, some casinos out there that have been 18. I used to play at some of them for sure. Oh, what a setup!
Sick.
Now, an 8 on the river gives AD a set, which is no good here, but it pretty much puts him in Colville, which is a town right next to I'm Gonna Lose Moneyville. And that changes nothing here for Robert. No board pair. Robert's not afraid of pretty much anything here. Pot's at 600. Robert looks like he's sitting about half pot. Yep, just about half.
I like 350.
And AD with the one chip call. AD's thinking, if you don't have the flush, I got it. That was the worst river ever for me to have to pay you. Here's your money.
Oh, really? You have to be 21 to play a tournament, but 18 to play cash games.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
I actually used to play out at a local indie casino. Actually, my buddy Mike is tuning in on the stream right now, and we used to play at a local indie casino that was 18, and then they did a big remodel, and they added in some alcohol, and then they changed it to 21. Right when we were in that specific range, and we're like, so I could play here last week? What's up?
What casino you
Cash Creek.
Oh, yeah. Cash Creek used to be 18, and then Jackson used to be the same way.
Yeah.
They were 18 for a really long time, and then when they started serving alcohol, so like this one time, all right, so I went to college at UC Davis, so it's like an hour drive to Jackson. And we used to go up there to Jackson, and then we would bring hella alcohol, get a hotel room. our like bathtub would just be like filled with alcohol.
Oh my God.
We'd just be walking around in paper cups or coffee cups, just getting shit-faced drunk. And yeah, that was like our thing.
It's a good time.
And then they turned it into a 21 and up casino, and they actually had a bar and everything, and I haven't been back since because it just doesn't sound fun anymore, you know?
Oh my God. All right, so look at this board here. Robert White flops a set of 3s. Harlan has a gut shot here for 5 peels and possible running heart potential.
Oh, set of 3s for Rob. Man, running good all of a sudden. Nobody else has much.
So Porter bets. Both other players call ace binks off. Robert White is just hoping anybody hits you pair connected with that ace all day for value here.
Yeah.
Safari Guy says drinking and gambling, easy way to lose money. Ironically enough, also an easy way to make money. Robert bets 115 and everybody runs for the hills.
Well, you know, back in college, I didn't have that much money anyways, so it was mostly just...
You're like, dude, I lost my entire bankroll. It was $87.
Yeah,
I lost all
we were mostly just drinking and just having fun. What's up?
Just take a look at these stack sizes. JD still our big dog around 2,200, followed by Robert White at 1,900. Lots of players here approaching that 2K range. And a new dealer coming in the box, guys. That is Sweet Baby Ray.
Yeah.
And you know what that means? It's bomb pot time. Cheers. Cheers to bomb pot time. Boom. So bomb pot, guys, all the players are going to throw in $25, and then they all go straight to a flop and play the action post-flop.
San Francisco, there are 2 poker rooms nearby. They're not actually in San Francisco. There's nowhere to play in San Francisco. There's Artichoke Joe's in San Bruno, which is south, and then there is Lucky Chances in Colma, which is also a little bit further south.
You'd be better off just driving here.
Yeah.
You're like an hour and a half away from Stones. If you're going to San Francisco, just come here, bud.
Oh yeah, there's also Oaks and Emeryville across the Bay Bridge. You'd have to go over the bridge and pay toll. There could be more traffic though that way. How did I get into poker? I watched Chris Moneymaker.
Ah, you're one of the. Yeah. You're part of the Moneymaker.
It was the summer right after high school, going into college, and I was on vacation in Hawaii, watching on ESPN. And then I remember playing with my cousins later that day for like we were just using like. I don't know what we were using. We were just using like coins or pieces of paper as chips.
Oh yeah, just any sort of like unit of.
Yeah. And then when I went to college, a few months later, everybody was into it because of the poker boom going on, and we had I think it was a 25-cent, 50-cent no limit game in the dorms, and there were like 3 tables going in dorms every night.
So this bomb
it was fun.
This bomb pot, JD actually flops a flush draw. It gets checked all the way around on the flop, and now people are going to start swinging at it.
Too many hands for me to keep up with.
I know. Just looking at Mike R here, best currently with the ace. All right, this pot's thinning out here pretty quick.
All right, so we got spade draw.
Spade draw on top pair.
And top pair.
So JD bets the spade draw, bets about 100. Mike calls it. And bink, another ace for Mike, no spade for JD. That's gonna button this hand up real quick.
And then anyways, after they started cracking down on the dorm games because, you know, it's not legal or whatever.
In air quotation.
Yeah, I started hosting a home game, which was like a $5, $10 buy-in. And we had like 20 people showing up. And then it started out going like once a week, and then like twice a week, and then like 3 times a week, and then like 4 times a week. And then it was like almost 24/7.
I love it, yeah.
And then one night,
running a casino, and that's how the movie starts.
Yeah, pretty much. And then one night I lost $70. And I was so tilted.
I love
it. $70 off of like $10 buy-ins. I was like on massive tilt. I was like more than my entire bankroll.
Adam over there on YouTube Live asks, what are the chips worth? The greens are $25 chips, the reds are $5 chips, and the blues are $1 chips.
We did not rake though for that game, but we didn't even know what rake was at the time. And then I lost $70, and I was so tilted, so I logged on to Party Poker. And I put in $25 deposit. I lost it. I deposited $50. I lost it. I think I think it was 25, and then 50. So I was in for 100, and then I lost all that, and then I bought another 100, which I think was all the money I had in my bank account, and I doubled it up to 200, which got me even for Party Poker, and then I immediately cashed out and told myself I'm never gonna play this again.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Until the next day happened and my friends came over to play another $10 buy-in game. That was the start of my.
So this hand.
It was 70, not 76, Elder.
So let's
70.
check that out. So JD raises to 25. Harlan 3-bets up to 85 with Jack 10 suited. JD makes the call. JD flops top pair with kicker issues. Harlan, wrong black cards for him, but he does have a straight draw here. And he picks up a pair now, but clubs do
10.
complete potentially. Looks like it checks through on the turn. 7 on the river, changes nothing. JD with the check mark. Check, check.
iPhones didn't even exist back then, dude. We're talking about like 2003, 2004 was like, no. Yeah, 2003, 2004. That was my freshman year in college at UC Davis. I still had a, like, I think it was like a Samsung flip phone, which was like the cool phone back then.
Oh yeah, I did. For sure. The Motorola Razr.
Yeah, right? yeah.
I remember it was revolutionary when you got that little Nokia like 5100 series phone. You could play Snake.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that was like
that was a beast.
That was like high school. That was like,
don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about all that. We're not dating ourselves. Shout out to everybody joining us over there on the YouTube side as well. I see Flounder 1960. What's going on? Josh Ogg, Adam, Barbers with Real. Yeah, guys, if you're just tuning in, I know a lot of you guys might be joining us from the Twitch page. You are watching a No Limit Hold'em 5-5 game here. Make sure you click that heart and follow us. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday spewing cash game action.
I do not own a fidget spinner. Someone tried to sell me one though for $40 here at
What?
Stone's. Jay.
What?
Jay tried to sell me one when they first came out, and I was like, dude.
You can get it for $5 at a gas station if you really need one in your
Yeah.
life. All right, so AD with Ace Jack here raises to 20. Harlan makes the call. So does JD. Queen Jack 5 peels. And let's see, action going through. Looks like AD fires again. Our action tracker's a little drunk. We're catching up.
The kid wants more trouble. That was a quick hand. That was the quickest hand that we've seen.
So take a look at these stack sizes here. JD, Mike R, and Day all above 2K, and it's great. I mean, the effective table size since we started the stream a little over an hour ago is essentially doubled.
What is FFXIV account?
Oh, Final Fantasy. One of the Final Fantasy games.
Oh. I didn't even play it. Pocket 10s again. We've seen that pair a lot. We've seen 9s a lot today at this table.
Pokeball says, imagine if Porter opens his beard, there's a minimum of 3 birds living in there. I always just say if Porter rivers you, it's because he pulled out whatever card he needed from his beard. That's pretty much standard here. So speaking of Porter, wakes up with 10s, raises up to 30 bucks. AD makes the call here, as does Harlan.
I would like to see Jake and Porter get in a prop bet, and the loser has to shave their beard.
Oh man. Oh my god, I've seen pictures of Porter without a beard, and I'm like, I don't know who this man is. I don't know who this person is.
Guys, I'm trying to grow a beard myself. I haven't shaved in 3 days.
Right here. It's this little thing. So Porter raises to 30. Everybody and their mom calls.
This time it'll be easy. We didn't flip the cards this time.
This is what we call flop lag. Where's the flop?
Yeah, this is the ultimate flop lag. Oh, I think maybe there was a problem maybe with the burn or something. We're figuring it out. There it is.
Flop lag.
Boom. Wow. Ace deuce 3, all diamonds. The only player with the diamonds is actually Mike R with a pocket pair with a 6 of diamonds.
Bye-bye, Harlan AD. Let's gonna check around to Mike.
Mike's like, sure. Why not?
No, I would just check. I would just check this.
Pot's at 155. Looks like he's stacking up about $100, something like that. Signamise chimes in and says whack flop. First to bet wins. Oh, really? Let's see here. JD's thing. Oh, yeah. JD's like, nah, not with all these players behind me, especially when Porter raised pre.
Good fold.
I want nothing to do with this.
Disciplined fold.
Gets it through. So it looks like there's just about 10K, maybe a little more on the table, something like that right now.
Peter's back. He ate a salad.
Peter's like, oh, I'm done with my salad, guys. What's for dessert?
A lot of new security guards here at Stones.
I know, and it's funny because they asked me to like check my backpack when I come in. I'm like,
well, they always.
I'm working right
check
now.
that.
I'm working here. Yeah, I'm really looking forward, guys. Make sure to click that heart and follow us with the notifications, because this Saturday you don't want to miss it. I really hope somebody wins that $1 million. He's got four players taking a crack at it.
tickets. I want a free roll $1 million.
You got 4 players taking a crack at it, and the cool thing is I mean, it's real. Like, we bought insurance. Like, I hope somebody wins the $1 million because it really doesn't matter to us. We paid insurance no matter what. It's not our $1 million, so like, please come and get this $1 million. Ace Jack Deuce here, couple of clubs. Another ace here, just the last hand for JD. Bing sit right there. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 pair for JD, way ahead. Monster Hand says, can I just twerk for that mill, bruh? No, maybe, no, please, sometimes. All right, so Day actually bets his ace, and JD makes the call. Oh, wow, look at that. And that is called Counterfeit City. Now, somehow Day's kicker is actually going to play here, but most likely we'll see a chop on the river if any card above a 6 peels.
Such a gross turn card. If you're JD.
I mean, you're JD, you're like, that's the only card I don't want to see.
Yeah.
Like, literally. Just any card but that, really, and I'm okay. I mean, I guess a 6.
It looks like he might be getting a little sticky here, though, with it.
Say no to PMO in the house. What's going on, bud? 7 peels, and that's going to make it a split pot.
It's a chopper.
See how the bending goes. There we go. Check, check. See, guys, like I said, we got this $1 million event coming up here, and that's going to be on Saturday. And at the end, actually, at the beginning of next month, is that Win the Button tournament we were talking about. It's going to be rad. If you guys aren't familiar with that and you haven't played one before, it is a whole crap ton of fun. Long story short, you win the pot, you win the button. They literally just throw the button in the pot, and they push all of it to you. Which, again, like I said, I don't want to be sitting directly to the left of a hyper aggro player, because then I'm just going to be, I got blinded out in the first 20 minutes. I don't even know, what happened. For the $1 million limit promo, guys, there, the link is in the chat. It is at stonesgamblingHall.com/$1 million. So if my buddy Mike is still watching, he can chime into this. But
Mike, the guy at C1?
No. My other buddy Mike, he's watching from home right now. But at the end of the day, how I got into poker was snuck into a casino underage that was just opening up, a local casino that shall not be named, and went in there. Had like you, didn't have that much money. They all have like $25 minimums on blackjack. I blew off like $200 in like 10 minutes, and I'm like, this place sucks. But like, I want to keep playing. Yeah. So then we got some rolls on nickels, dimes, quarters, and we sat at my buddies. Their parents owned a deli, so we just opened it up and went in there. And that's how we learned to play poker. So, you know, and then the rest was downhill from there.
Yeah, I remember playing like with tea, like the sugar packets at a coffee shop once. Yeah.
As long as you tip your waiters accordingly, I'm sure. Porter here with the 10 deuce. Wow, check it out. Now that, oh God, and Peter, the only player with a heart here. Bet it to win it. Porter's gonna take it down. Guys, if you're just tuning in, you're watching a 5-5 no limit game. I know some of you are just joining us from the Twitch homepage there. The green chips are quarters. They are $25 chips. The red chips are $5 chips, and the blue chips are dollars. You can buy in up to the biggest stack at the table. So I think right now that's around 2,300, something like that.
Porter probably thinks I'm like a 3 because I paid him off in a really bad spot one time. Not too long ago, like a couple months ago.
Our action tracker's catching up here. Putting it out there. King, Queen, 4 here. Not sure the action pre-flop. Looks like JD raised with deuces. Porter and the kid both called. All clubs on the flop. No club for anybody, but Porter with top pair.
Pair, kings. Nobody has a club, huh? Ray just sits in the box, and all of a sudden we get like a bunch of weak flops.
That was actually kind of funny. That's worth the laugh. That's worth the laugh. I love it. I can honestly say that the chat is a big part of the stream. If you know, we see a lot of regulars here in the chat. Always good times. I think for the most part, our chat is just a lot of fun. I mean, we obviously joke a lot, but then there's also guys in there who make really, really good reads on people, really, really good like physical tells that people are doing, bet sizing tells that people are doing. A lot of fun. Our chat's great. And sometimes I'm just here so the entire chat can just needle Kyle the entire time. That's pretty much what I'm here for too. I'll throw in an LOL.
I gotta read this one out loud. One time at Bay 101, Kyle farted at the table and totally denied it, and the whole table hated him for lying.
You were bluffing. You were making a continuation bluff, dude. C-bet. All right, Robert Y here, under the gun with aces. Get in the house. He raises it to 25. Bunch of players come along. 9-4 deuce. Top pair for the kid here. Couple of spades.
Must have been a memorable moment because I've only played at Bay 101. I
maybe
think
looking for a check raise. Nobody commits. 3 on the turn here. Now this actually gives Mike R a monster little straight draw here for 5
Rob
peoples.
Young with the aces. Is there an Aces Crack promo going right now? Rob only calls the 30.
Crooked flush. Thanks for the nice words, bud.
And JD making the aggressive play again. He's saying, this is a pretty dry board. Let's see if you guys really have it.
Boom. 8 of spades peels. This does complete possible spade draw. Robertson check call mode. I'm not surprised. You see how basically they both check and Robert looks at him and says 1 pair? Like whenever anybody says that and they have aces, I'm like, come on, man. You know 1 pair. 1 pair is good. That's the pair that's good. 1 pair good. When somebody says that like just 1 pair and it's a player like Robert, I'm like, your aces or kings are good. They're good.
How's this even oh my god, Kyle blamed the sodium from the Mongolian beef chow fun for the accidental shard.
The needling is super strong. Needling is super strong. Josh Ogg over there on our YouTube site actually asks what's going on here and says, what do people buy in for to start? The buy-in originally was 200 minimum to 1,000 max. I think most players bought in for around 1,000, what it looked like from the stack sizes. And then after that, it's table stakes, so you can match up to the biggest stack of the table, which I think is around 2,300, something like that right now. To know what people are up or down, there's a command there you can punch in, exclamation point, cash win.
Guys, the kid has the best hand right now. He finally has the best hand.
Nailed it. So looks like our big winner so far is Robert Y, up about $1,000, followed by Mike R, up about 600 bucks.
That's only since the stream started.
Only since the stream started.
I kind of feel like we should change that stat for the night. Harlan picks up a pair. He's thinking it's nuts.
And Harlan's just going for it here. Why not? Harlan bet 25. JD calls. Harlan's like, ship it. Ship that deuce. Your 10's no good. Not if it doesn't have a deuce kicker. Maybe our Stones Live guy, we have actually several people behind the booth who are the magic people behind the curtain here. Maybe they can chime in. I don't know if that cash win command works over on YouTube side of things. I know it works on the Twitch side of things. But like I said, our big winner right now, Robert Y, looks like he's up about 1,000, followed directly by the gentleman in seat 1. He's up about 550. Yeah, Equan, we're doing a 5-5 game. Small and big blinds are the same. In this game, it really doesn't matter. I mean, these guys are going to be in there pumping it hard and raising most of the time anyways. We are doing a splash pot every time there's a dealer change, which is a lot of fun as well. A lot of times these players enjoy straddling. It's like, I feel like a lot of these players play pretty much any limit, so it doesn't really matter, like whatever the blinds are, they're going to still play it hard.
Yeah. Next tournament is probably the WPD Deep Stacks Reno later this month.
Harlan drinking some of that run good juice. Jack 9-7, top 2 pair for Harlan, but also gives Porter a straight draw if an 8-ball peels. Maybe I shouldn't say things like 8-ball in the stream. We'll see. The kid is not on that Peter salad diet. He's enjoying some chicken fingers.
You need to coach him on that too.
He doesn't know that, guys. If you order a salad here while you're playing at Stones, it's scientifically proven that you will do better and you'll get rivered less. I'm just saying.
I want to see Harlan put in a raise.
Josh Alex says 8-ball nose pocket. Wow, strong. Wow, so Porter fires out 90 and Harlan binks it up to 250. And this might be where Harlan's image could just be kind of polarizing. Like, do you really have, I mean, that's in his range, obviously, but do you really have as much as you're kind of repping that you have? In this case, the answer is yes, but Porter doesn't have a whole lot.
I just like raising anytime I'm Harlan when I actually have it because no one ever believes him.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing is, like, nobody ever believes Harlan. Yeah. And it gets him so paid in spots where otherwise kind of more snug, tighter players would never get paid. All right, so taking a look at these stacks here. Yeah, God, look at that. Such even stacks for our top 4 guys here.
Yeah.
Just $100 spread. So there's the solid just over 10K on the table.
I poop about 3 or 4 times a day. Is that who you guys talking about?
That sounds healthy.
Yeah, no, supposedly it is healthy. You're supposed to poop like 3 times a day.
That's what I mean, it sounds healthy.
But lately I've been eating a little bit unhealthy and I noticed that my pooping ratio has gone down to like 1 or 2 a day. It's actually, I usually always poop in the morning.
Welcome to Stones Live, where we talk about feces frequency. It's good stuff. Caug City, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? He was just about to hit me up and saw I was here. Yeah, a little busy at the moment, enjoying some splashy poker action, if you will.
Porter limps with 6 deuce. Do you limp? Is that right? It's so funny every time this happens and like everyone just folds. They're like, oh, he has aces. Oh, never mind. Harlan raised it up. The kid called. Thank you, Mart. Thank you. Peter, what? That had to have been a misread.
What did Peter have?
It flashed king.
Oh yeah, no way. We're catching up. It's still. I just saw the king. No, he does have kings.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, they're catching up. Our action tracker a little hammered. So Peter 3-bets to 110 with kings.
And he gets 2 callers.
Imagine, let's see here. Oh god, it's a 10-high board.
Oh my god, Peter's gonna fold because the ace.
You just already know it. Make a read. Make a read.
What is tomorrow night? Tomorrow night is Tuesday night.
All right, so we're going around. So Peter bets 165 over to Harlan.
Harlan, get outside. Get me outside. Huh? How many shots do you have? Do I have a drink? Wow.
Kings or queens, they ask him. They're like, can only be one thing with Peter. Kings or queens. I know you don't have aces.
I know, you got queens, right? I call it?
Guys, there you go. Take a look in the chat. Our next stream is coming up there. It's this Wednesday. 48 hours from now, you want to be here. It's going to be some 5-5 pot limit Omaha 8, which generally gets a little juicy. You're going to have Brent Harrington in the booth, along with the one and only bearded wonder, Jake Rosensteel. And if you haven't watched Jake before, he will analyze any given hand for an hour, especially in pot limit Omaha. So you definitely want to be here for some in-depth analysis of 4-card festivities.
Oh, there's a charity event tomorrow. What time does it start?
Oh, the charity event tomorrow? Oh, this one. It's the Lilliput one. Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is.
Oh, yeah, the
back to school tournament, guys.
$75 buy-in, 10,000 chips, 20-minute levels. Oh, you get an extra 1,000 chips for every $5 you donate, up to $25. So you can start with 15,000 in chips.
Solid. Guys, it's for the kids, baby. It's for the kids. Come on down tomorrow.
It doesn't say. Oh, it starts at 6:30.
Oh, cool.
Well, yeah, I might make it.
Have some cocktails, hang out. It's for the kids. It's for the kids. All right, so we got the kid who pops it up to $20. Mike R makes the call.
Is it for like the school district or a particular school?
Nut flush draw from Mike R. A couple of overs for the kid.
Lilliput.
Queen peels. The kid binks one out here. Mike R still with a nut flush redraw. Rob Malt says, can we ask Jake to limit his explaining to 5 words? I don't know what that would be. That hand was crazy. Actually, no, he doesn't even need words. Jake is just gonna go like this and just like face palm. Because when people play not according to Jake's way, he gets headaches and it's bad.
Mike's gonna peel the turn here.
So the kid bets 80. Mike does make the call.
Let's see if the kid can hold up.
And he does. Wow. Okay, I was like, wait, 8 straight.
Yeah.
Wait, question mark. So the kid with the check mark here, first act.
Last time he, remember when he had Ace King versus the Ace Jack hand?
He went for super thick value.
Yeah. Let's see if
he's gonna go for a little more value relative to the size of the pot. Pot's at 270. He's going for like 100 and some change here. 130.
Yeah, I would have gone like 170-ish.
Monster Hand says, I'm going to bet 5 on that the kid doesn't wash his hair every day. He just sleeps on the left side of his face.
Where did you see that?
He's just set it over there in the Twitch. Like I said, guys, I do love our Twitch. Our Twitch commentary is its own thing altogether. Yeah, give it a refresh. See what's up.
No internet connection. What?
Solid. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's this. Yeah, now refresh it. We should be good.
Oh, that's awesome. Dude, I feel like you could go around the world making bets with Jason. Just walk around, hey, look at this guy, you want to race this guy? Come on. Everybody's like, yeah. Got it?
Think
yeah,
so.
Remember, leave the tech support to the non-Asian guy. I got this. You don't have to get the zing twice, bro. This should work here. Let's reload this.
I would move that side back.
I have to go take my 4th poop of the day. So.
Nice. All right, poop break for Kyle K. That leaves you guys with me. That's good. I'm glad he's regular. He's definitely having his Activia yogurt here, right here. Solid. When in doubt, bet it to win it. Josh Og, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I've caught it once or twice. Haven't caught it a whole lot lately. Rob Malt, Justin says, who's the hottest waitress there? I'm not gonna lie to you, there is a lot of not hideous waitresses here. What can I say? Actually, the whole Stones crew here is really, really good. If you're used to, especially, you know, waitresses aside, I was actually bragging about the dealers the other day. Our dealers, I feel, are super, super on point. I don't know if you guys have ever played in a place that didn't have, you know, really good dealers or subpar dealers, where you felt like you had to almost like watch your own pot, make sure all the side pots are right, the pots are calculated correctly. It's just nice to be able to sit back and actually focus on playing your game as opposed to, you know, like what the dealers are doing or not doing, I guess you could say. And we don't seem to have that problem here, so super, super, super nice. So Day waking up with Ace Queen here raises up to 40. Porter makes the call. Josh asks if we get any bigger poker players on the show. Yeah, we do. We've definitely had some players up, coming up here in our fall series.
What happened to this?
We have Annette Oberstead. We also have we've had Moneymaker out here a few times. He's a big fan of the club. We've had a few big hitters out here actually.
We had JC Tran. We've had
JC Tran was here the other night after the 1 or 200 game picking up his buddy, and I was like, "Hey, nice job on the stream." He's like, "Dude, I dumped like 10 grand." I'm like, "Sorry." Like, I don't know what to say.
Are we system
just
down?
There you go.
Why is my chat not working though?
You can try refreshing that page. Go for it.
I'm logging in.
Fish Can Catch says, hey, that was a little too quick. Don't shake Kyle's hand after your bathroom break. Just saying.
Oh, there's the chat, and the first message that pops up is, Kyle, did you wash your hands?
Well, there you go.
No.
Oh, and that's why I need a new step study. Just mute that. So we got a 3-bet here by JD with King Queen. Nobody comes along. Ace, 7, 8 here, couple of hearts. Day the only player with a heart. Everybody kind of misses except for Porter. Does connect with his 7s.
Boom!
Checks around the flop.
The
3 on the turn.
The nut turn.
Nut nothing. So checks over to JD, who fires 100.
JD likes to bet, and he likes to bet big.
And he does have, but we've seen this earlier all stream. JD and Day seem to have like this.
Like
I don't believe you soul read. I would not have been surprised in the least if Day just like came over the top of JD right there. Like I would not even be surprised. Yeah, another one, guys. We have the Dream Seat series coming up here. We're going to punch that in the chat for you. The Dream Seat is actually really cool. It's a cool kind of hybrid tournament cash thing. Oops, as soon as I can learn how to spell there. Punch that in there for you. It's a kind of a really cool, I think it's like a $5,200 buy-in, and they end up taking part of it to the prize pool, the other part they play cash, and then at the pick of a random hand, a certain player with the lowest chip stack basically gets told to leave the table and cash out, and then they keep playing it down. It's actually really, really cool. It's kind of this awkward, fun brainchild came up with. Oh,
you're talking about the Dream thing?
Yeah.
I played in the like the tester.
Yeah. How was
one. It was interesting. It was very interesting. It's fun though. I didn't do well. I think I was the first player out. So I got in a situation where I got short stacked in the first or second level, and the first elimination level is level like 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was forced to play every single hand because I had to double up because the player who has the smallest stack at the end of, or not at the end of level 3.
At a random
there's
hand
20
during
hands
that, yeah.
in each level, and there's an undeclared. They pull a number out of the thing. The players don't know what hand it is that level. It could be the first hand of the level that is, and then you're eliminated, or it could be the 20th.
So you
hand.
had a random third party pull the number and then just keep track of the hands and be like this.
Yeah. So the tournament director knows what the hand what hand number it is. So the whole level I'm playing, I had to play to double up because otherwise I am guaranteed to lose. And so unfortunately, I just never got. A double up.
Yeah, right. I mean, you're like, and that's the sick part is if everybody's just folding you. Well,
yeah, the other players are smart. They'll just fold.
For Harlan, flops top pair, nut flush draw along with it. 4 pairs the board on the turn. Porter here with a straight draw to Broadway.
It adds a really interesting element though to the game because the other players know that I'm forced to play every hand here, so they know that it's an elimination round, so they could just fold and not give me the chips double up and know that I'll be the next player out. But they also know that I'm raising super thin and that they can get so much value for the next round. It was very interesting. It was fun.
Yeah. So check over to Harlan here. 355. Harlan's figuring out what he wants to bet. Guys, the greens are 25s, the reds are 5s, the blues are dollars. And Harlan's gonna fire a solid bet here. Looks like 230 range, something like that. And back over to Porter. 240 is the bet. And Porter lets it go.
Good flop for Harlan, man.
It was $300.
Yeah, so approaching that 13, 14K mark as far as live money in play. Guys, you are watching a Stones live 5-5 no limit game here, brought to you from Stones Gambling Hall, located right outside Sacramento, California. Our original buy-in was up to $1,000 max, but now we are playing table stakes, so you can buy in for up to the biggest stack, which I believe is around $2,200-$2,300 right now.
Yep, pretty good for a 5-5 game.
You know, I like that we stream live cash because a lot of people who maybe aren't too familiar with poker, you know, they might click it on ESPN every now and then. They see these guys betting these, you know, $1 million pots, and they don't understand that they're not actual money, that it's just tournament chips. Yeah. They're like, oh, did you see a guy bet like 600,000? I'm like, that's not really what they're betting there. But yeah, that's cool. So this is 100% cash. These guys are playing their own money. None of this is sponsored. These guys are just here. These guys play here all the time, every week, almost every day, if not every day. Some of them I'm pretty sure have cots up on the roof. I know several players at this table who pretty much just play for a living. That is their main grind.
Pocket Queen's here for AD.
Porter just plays to support his beard oils.
I would go like 130-ish.
AD has been quiet for the last couple hands, and he's definitely coming in swinging. He said about 130-ish. Looks like it's not even 100, maybe. About 100?
Wow, that's
95?
Yeah, super small. I mean, if they're gonna call that, they're probably gonna call another 25 at 35.
Boom, ace, king, 10, couple hearts, super wet flop. AD actually with a potential running royal flush draw. He also needs a jack here to outdo JD, who spikes 2 pair with ace 10. And looks like JD checks over to AD, who, like, we're just playing initials. You're the JD, I'm the AD, you know, whatever. So it looks like he's going to bet about 100, and in the call by JD, kind of a really wet, very comfortable board by JD. I might have liked to see a raise there, because cards come to hate.
I was going to say that if I'm AD there against a player like JD, who's also capable of making some huge check raises and 3 bets all night long, with 2 overs there,
You include the check and people?
Yeah, kind of checking and peel a turn there. I mean, the first problem though is his bet size pre-flop wasn't big enough.
You don't want to open the floodgate?
Yeah.
Since Tony Swifty, I respect a good Rick and Morty reference. Very cool. Tell me what you got.
Yeah, that's just not.
Looks like our
not the best call either.
David Lane, what's going on, buddy? A little choppy. See what we can do for you guys.
We should just like move our mouths to make it look like we're talking.
We actually weren't making noise.
Yeah, we're just messing with you guys.
we're just trolling you. We're just trolling you there. Sorry.
Anyways.
So back to what we were saying. How many poops a day? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Streaming the Macintosh 2. We got that Apple IIe. Oh, sick burn, Baldy. Sick burn. I do love our chat. We need to just have one day where we get like everybody who like hangs out in our chat to just come in. They have to wear like the name badge of their username on the chat. So we can just be like, dude, what's up? Like everybody just, basically we're all just gonna get here and just get tanked. We're all just gonna like buy beers and shots and have a blast and play like 1-2 and just mess around and like, doesn't matter. Let's do it.
My middle name is not K, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, guys, dealer change. That means bomb pot. So everybody puts in 25 bucks. They see a flop, and they all play post-flop from here. AD actually binks top pair here. He's off to a solid start.
Is it bomb pot?
Yep, and Day also has top pair with a better kicker. He's currently in the lead. Jimmy Bluffett, what's going on, buddy? David Lane knows my life story over here, talking about Corvettes and pinball.
So, looks like 3 players flopped a pair. Oh, wait, what's going on? I think 3 players flopped a pair. I'm pretty sure I'm not. M. Baldy, too bad you can't drink on the stream. High five. High five.
High five. High five to you, dude. We know. We know. I honestly really want to set up something where our viewers can end up buying drinks for like the players at the table or buying drinks for us. It'd be so cool to like, okay, I'm going to buy so-and-so in seat 8 or whatever.
We do that at the other show.
Right? Calg City. Thanks for the kind words, buddy. I'll see you soon.
Robert Young. Oh, look at that. It went runner, runner, 2-pair, 2-pair. And AD just got coolered. It's okay. He's got a bag full of money. Boom! How much was that?
He's like, please don't show my rubber band bank on the stream. I love it. I don't know what kind of ATM AD has, but I want some. I want one. I don't think there's a withdrawal limit in his ATM. It's like, all right, here we go. I got a brick. That's why it's funny when you see, look at, when you see, I love it. He's just like, ah, put this back in the bag. But I have literally walked by high stakes cash games where you see a guy with like a fanny pack and holes in his socks and this and that, and he's got like 100 grand in front of him on the table, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, I mean, first off, you can buy some new socks, and second off, you're one of the only people who are allowed to get away with a fanny pack, and that's just barely because I only know that you need it to hold your bricks of cash. You know what I mean? Because your pockets aren't big enough. Sorry.
Peter ate his salad already. He 3-bet with Ace King and had to fold to a 4-bet from a 7-5, and then he ate the salad.
Jesus.
And then I think he got pocket kings like.
So look at this flop here.
Within the next 30 minutes.
So with King 10 for a couple of hearts, flush draw for Mike R. The kid flops middle pair, as does Dave flops actually bottom 2 pair here. A little something for everybody. Harlan with a straight draw. Let's get juicy. Let's see what happens.
Oh, all right. 2-pair for Day.
Mike R is going to fire it out. And Day with the affectionate check raise here. What's Day going up to? So Harlan bet 45. Mike R called. Day's going to make it 150 to go. And Mike R's going to let it go. Day's like, yeah, I didn't want that hand to go any farther. I got bottom 2. I don't even want to show you this 10-4.
Oh, you're welcome, Jimmy. Yeah, we try to keep up to date on the salad updates, but there just hasn't been a whole lot of salad eating in this stream for some reason. Other than
Josh Ogg, what's up, man? I just saw your message. My Instagram is @FatTrain. Feel free to follow that if you guys want. Random, ridiculous pics on there.
Mine is Cali_kid with 4 Ds.
He says
not the kid.
He already follows you. You're already known, bro. You're already outed. Guys, you can take a look at the chip count there. We just punched that in the chat. David Lane did that. I'm going to punch in the cash win command. This shows Robert Y, currently our big dog, up about 1.5K since the stream started, followed by JD up about $900 and Mike R up about 330. Kappa Diesel asks, best food to eat at a poker table. I'm going to go with any food that doesn't involve you touching it.
Yeah.
Utensils are your friend, and chips.
Oh, Rob has
chips aren't clean
again.
Chips
and
are not
Day
clean.
3, who's right behind him, has jacks and. Oh, I guess Rob already 3-bet. Wait, what? Who opened?
Wait, what? Huh? What? Huh? My Instagram's broken. I try to like click on follow and it just says loading. Sorry, just the nuts. We're gonna have to get back to you. Oh, there it is. Got it. Nailed it.
Oh, I mean the poker food down in SoCal I think is the best.
Jacks
You
versus
literally
Aces.
have like every option possible.
Jacks versus Aces. Now here's what gets funky. People act weird on an all-suited board, and so Robert bets. Dave takes the, or I'm sorry, Robert checks, Dave bets, Robert calls. A non-club king here peels on the turn. Robert checks again. Dave's gonna check behind.
I like the check.
Yeah, absolutely. Queen peels. Dave's hand just gets worse and worse, but these are actually good cards that can save Dave some money. But Robert's, yeah, that's all right. Robert's definitely the check down player there, and I'm surprised. Did Robert say one pair again? Because that's what he said last time.
That's like aces. Both times he's had aces, he's checked it. I think you can get a little more value out of it. Definitely on that flop, I think you could bet. Definitely on the river too. I would have bet that river. It's a safe river, pretty safe. I mean, you're worried about king queen maybe, but. I don't think I've ever played at Hollywood Park. They rebuilt the poker room though recently, like in the last year. It's supposed to be really nice.
You know when I played at Hollywood Park? I actually, I was traveling for work at the time. I was doing IT for a commercial shipping company, and I got a late flight. My flight was delayed coming in LA, and they were like, "There's no flights back to Sacramento tonight, so you're spending the night here." I laid on the floor with the TSA and Miley Cyrus announcements bumping super loud over the speaker for about 10 minutes. So I'm like, "Screw this crap." Then I realized Hollywood Park Casino was all of 5 seconds down the street, and I just took an Uber really right there. I played all night long till my flight at 8 a.m. and then came back to the airport and took off, and it was great. It was on the company dime. It was everything I could have hoped for.
The card room I really like down there right now is the gardens. Ever since they rebuilt it.
What's weird? That's not working. But anyways, Abraham Lee over there on the YouTube side. Hey, buddy, thanks for the kind words. Very cool. We like having fun with you guys. Our chat's generally pretty cool as well. So
is that the YouTube one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just have them up side by side.
Sorry, guys. I don't have the YouTube.
Even though he's Asian, we're still working on the tech support side of him. We're getting there. I mean, this is the guy who kills himself with a drone. So, I mean, if you guys follow this guy...
I took my stitches out yesterday.
On any of his social media...
All by myself.
He lost a propeller on his drone.
I had an appointment to get them out today.
He lost a propeller on his drone, and his hand was just sliced open, and it was a massive drone propeller accident. Apparently, not the first person in the hospital that week for a drone accident. Robert Y, up at almost 3K now.
True, I like Gardens because I haven't lost there, but service is pretty good. You got a lot of food. You know, like you can order Korean food and they bring out like all the little side dishes and everything too. You get like noodles, you get like Vietnamese sandwiches, you can get like American food, Italian food.
Nice.
They have like everything. And then like you can get like, you can be hella selective with what kind of fruit you want. If you want like a fruit platter, like I want mangoes, pineapples, guavas. And they give you $4 rake back too, which I don't have a feeling it's not gonna last forever, but $4 an hour on your comp card, it's like you can eat unlimited for free almost.
You know, I do actually, I mean, not only the food here is really good, but I love that we get the full menu and the kitchen's open 24 hours. Because there's been so many times when I'm coming home from like some party or something, like, dude, I want food, but I don't want like,
24 hours, yeah.
I don't want like drive-through crap, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I can actually come here and get like a nice solid meal.
Yeah.
All right, so checks all the way around. This flop's a whiff city for everybody here. Bet it to win it. And Day's gonna bet it, and apparently Harlan says, nah, nah, I'm coming along.
He just floats with
He floats everything, and now Day actually connects with the jack. If an 8 comes on the river, you know Harlan's gonna pay him. Another queen. So Day with the best hand here. Day's gonna go for value. You're so sick. I love it. Day's like, yeah, I'm gonna bet it. It's Harlan. We're gonna throw it out there. He bets like 50 bucks or whatever, and Harlan just runs away. There you go.
No, I like the bet.
I know, it was almost so small, it was just like... N. Tellier says, hey, they gave me free food at Hollywood Park when I was played there last month, fully comped, and it was their first time there. Very cool. Good for you. I know that actually here at Stones, to help out with some of the morning business, they do some fun morning tournaments here, or you get free breakfast here, I think, at a certain time, which is pretty cool. If you're playing here, we give you free breakfast as well, so...
You know what's crazy? Tampa doesn't let you eat at the tables.
Really?
Yeah, it's the first poker room I've been to in the whole country that they didn't let me eat at the table.
Well, see, like as long as you have these little roll-around carts like we have, and you can eat like behind you or like to the side.
They don't even let that though at Tampa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It probably explains why their poker room is really clean, though.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like, you got to think, if I'm a player at the table, even if you're eating but you're off to the side, I'd much rather have you, like, your chips in play than you just leave.
Yeah,
like, what if you want to, you know, go get a meal with somebody else who's playing, then 2 seats are just empty for a half hour while you guys eat? That's not cool.
Rob is running pretty good. I'm not hating on Tampa. It's a really awesome room, good staff. They have a little like a deli cafe-ish thing in the back of the room. I just thought it was weird that they didn't let you eat at the table.
I went to a again, I was for work and I was actually in Detroit, and I thought, where's the safest place I could be in Detroit? How about a casino? So I went to Motor City Casino, and I went to go play some poker over there, and ironically enough, they didn't have any sort of jackpots, no bad beat promotions, no nothing going on, but in lieu of that, with the extra money for the rake, they had an entire wall of like refrigerators and food with like all fresh made stuff that you just go over and just take out whenever you wanted, whenever you were hungry. They had like every food ever on that wall.
For free, or
yeah, totally for free. And so instead of jackpots, they basically said, let's just keep everybody here forever. You can eat anytime you want, 24 hours a day, at this wall of food. So I thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, Dave chiming in actually says, oh, no way. Okay, well, that chimes it in. There, N. Tellier 85 there on YouTube side says the owner of that casino is actually the owner of Little Caesars, so that explains why they always have pizza there. So there you go. There you go. All right, Queen 7-7 on the flop here. The kid finally binks one out here. Flops trips.
Let's see if he can get some value out of it. I like just calling here. There's not a whole lot of hands that can call a raise, so this is a good time to just let your opponent hang himself, hopefully.
Yeah, so JD bets 100 here with top pair.
And there's no draws either.
And Porter's thinking about getting splashy, and he sure does. Bets 2 and some change, raises it up. Abraham, Stone's Gambling Hall does not have a Vegas area code. That is just Justin's direct number, so feel free to send him vulgar pictures at all times of the night. But he is our resident tournament director here, and he's the guy you want to talk to about hopping into any one of these live stream games.
Porter raised it to 300. Wow.
And the kid is just thinking disco, and he just flats. Now, if you're Porter, you gotta be thinking, you gotta be worried about the kid here. There's no other draws of any kind.
Yeah.
You gotta bet, you pop it to 3, and the guy who originally checked just calls. I mean, this should be setting up some alarm whistles for Porter. This isn't his first time here. Rob Malt says, just call kid, don't mess this up. That's exactly what he did. Boom.
Wow.
Disco City
and
for the kid.
Now the kid is not like, yeah, if he was worried about his kicker, man, that reminds me of a hand that happened to me this weekend. So sick.
Now, oh, and he checks in Porter. Yeah, Porter's no slouch. He checks behind. I was like, don't put a 5 out there. Oh, God, close enough. All right, so now the kid here is definitely going to fire on the river. Pot's approaching $900. He doesn't have a whole ton back. It says he has 620. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. He does have about 620.
The problem is that that flop was so dry.
It was so dry. Like, what's he flatting you with
down
there?
On the turn, yeah.
There's nothing he can flat you with there.
Yeah, it's one of the times when
even if he flats you with a queen,
I might
because he
bet
thinks
less
you're
than half the pot.
Right? Even if he flats you with a queen because he thinks you're full of crap, like it still crushes you. And it's unfortunate for the kid that honestly Porter doesn't have a stronger hand. He can extract almost no value here.
And we talked earlier when Porter bet big, he bet a pot-sized bet, and we had mentioned about how that was really polarized. And the difference is that hand, there were a lot of bluffs, potential, or the nuts. Here, the way the hand played out without any draws on that flop, it's hard to represent a bluff.
Yeah.
So yeah. I didn't catch, how much was the bet? Like 300? It was like,
yeah, whatever. It's like I checked out once I knew he wasn't going to call. I was like, that sucks because there's no way Porter can call. Porter's a pretty solid player, and he's never calling there. So taking a look at the cash win, that command definitely helped out the kid there. He's only stuck in the hole a couple hundred. He had kind of a rough start earlier today, so
nice.
Definitely looking for him to dig back out. Robert Wise, still our big resident up guy here since the stream started about 1900.
We've still got about an hour left in the stream.
So yeah, Jimmy Bluffett, we do bomb pot on every dealer change, bud. $25 is what we're doing tonight, and I got, you know what, I want to say it was Harlan and a couple other people who started that with the bomb pot, and on dealer change, and I gotta say, I'm a fan. It's just great, right? It's just, well, why not? Because we're all here to play cards.
Here on Stones Live, we're always looking for ways the players are always looking for ways to increase the action. We do bomb pots. I played in a 1-3 game where we did a 1-3, 6, dead 12, dead 24, dead 50, and we did 2 rounds of that. In the 100-200 game a couple weeks ago, we did a dead limp 100, which was interesting. Definitely created a lot of action. And tonight we've got the bomb pots going. Oftentimes we see the 7 deuce game running, which I'm actually surprised we don't have going today, even though I don't think anyone's had 7 deuce today.
So we had a question there. David Lane in the chat asked, how many poker tables do we all have at Stones? Well, that is table 11 back there, and I believe there's another 3 or 4 tables off to the side. So I want to say that there's 15 tables here in this room, and it's actually what we're limited to as far as our licensing from the county. But I don't want to speculate too much, but last time I heard, I think there might be a little rally to end up basically allowing us to set up another stack of temporary tables just for our larger tournament series coming up, our Fall Classic, when we're going to have all the other celebs in town like Annette Overstead and everybody else. So definitely
17 tables in this room.
70 tables in this room, and possibly more for some big fun events coming up. So yeah, if you're anywhere around us, definitely want to be part of the Stones Fall Classic coming up. It's going to be a blast. Rob Malt, this is not an Indian casino.
It's a California card room. Yeah, we also have the Rock Straddle, Jimmy, that we have often in a game. So lots of ways to get action going here at Stones Live.
So more action for the kid here. Top pair, best kicker for the kid. Peter does connect with the king.
The Rock Straddle is really fun.
City.
I like that one. All right, the kid is trying to stage a late rally here in the final hour.
I'm sorry, Phil Helmuth with the best chat comment ever. How could people from India own this casino? Wow, because is it an India casino? You're funny. You're funny. That's why I love our chat, guys. You guys, I mean, click that heart, follow us. We have a lot of fun here with you. We're here with every Monday and Wednesday for 3-hour chunks, 7 to 10 p.m. I love it. Absolutely love it. But if you haven't, though, make sure you put on that notification button, because like I said, when we host final tables of our tournaments on the weekends, like Saturdays and Sundays, in fact, like we're going to do this Saturday for the $1 million giveaway, God, I hope they win $1 million. And all I'm saying is, remember your commentators if you win the millie. I mean, I like free drinks. Just throw that out there. I don't ask for much.
Chips on 11, please.
But good times. Harlan in straight Unabomber mode.
Raises it up to 65 with pocket 10s.
Mr. Troll, what's going on, buddy? Stones is actually located right up by Sacramento, California, man.
Interesting. So, I don't know if Porter straddled 10 or just limped with 6-3, but Mike Art also calls Harlan's raise with 6-3.
Oh my God! Please show me like 4-5 on the flop. 4-5 anything. 4-5-10 could be fun, but just give a 4 to 5 so they're both open.
It's a pretty nutty situation for Harlan right now.
You got half of it there. So Queen 9-5, couple of clubs. Everybody misses. Harlan way out in front here. The kid's busy texting. Hasn't even stacked his last pot. Doesn't care. There it is.
Is that the hand?
Sly Christ says it's not $1 million in California. Probably actually get around 400K after state and federal withholding. Probably. I mean, I don't know. Unless you have a lot of tax write-offs, maybe you have a problem betting the ponies. You know, maybe you just write some of that off. Who knows? I have literally seen people win poker tournaments for a couple $1,000 or whatever, and maybe they went out and they early, or they took a bad beat and they were just upset about it, or you know, whatever. They take all their winnings and they just go like right over to KITAGAWA or blackjack or whatever, or Bach, and they just like put it all in one hand, like whatever, cool. I'm like, dude, you just grinded a 12-hour poker session for that, and then you just shot it all in 42 seconds. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. I saved $100 for drinks. I'm like, all right, good for you.
Alright, let's see what's going on in this hand. Day has raised it to 20 with ace jack from the button after a bunch of limpers. Peter wakes up with ace king. He 3-bets it. Oh, it's a more sizable 3-bet with ace king this time. Last time he 3-bet to 75.
Yeah, but then he got 4-bet and mucked.
But he only 3-bet to 75. This time he's 3-betting it to 120, and it's against the same player, Day, who put in that 4-bet last time.
Oh, and Day lets it go this time. It's funny because last time Day puts in the 4-bet with what, 3-5?
It was like 7-5 of diamonds.
Yeah, and this time he lets it go with ace jack.
Yeah.
That's why poker's funny, guys. Poker is funny. I don't know what else to say.
Well, when he has a 7-5, he has to assume both cards are live, right? Or hope that they're
Luther 419 says, what's the hotel situation like around Stones? Looking for coming in around a weekend. How much would a hotel run me? You know, there's a few hotels around here.
It's pretty cheap in Sacramento.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. The one that we actually normally put people up in is the Crown Plaza. It's right off Highway 80 there. It's probably the Crown Plaza, Sacramento, Citrus Heights. I think they call it like Sacramento North or whatever they call it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, 100 and some change a night. Like, it's nothing super crazy. Or if you can convince JFK Stones you're cool enough, he'll just put you up on his revolving cot. He has a cot on the roof here. We let him sleep here sometimes, since, you know, he works 24 hours a day.
Great job in Vegas, Kyle. Thanks. I lost a lot of money.
So, looks like it was a race at 25, called by Porter. Then Harlan 3-bets up to 145. And let's see what happens. Wow. Just take Kyle's place and teach him how to fly a drone. The needle is strong. Gotta love the chat.
So Harlan limp raised this. I think he did it for Jake.
Just because Jake hates it. Jake's like, I feel like when players do things that Jake hates, like limping with big pairs, or like just not betting for value when they should, like I feel that even when Jake isn't watching the stream, he just senses it and he just like, ow, like he just gets some weird muscle cramp and he doesn't know why, but that's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Poker B81, what's going on? Hello, by the way, congratulations on your super deep run in the bounty tournament last night. Very cool. Very cool. I think she got in the final 4 there. Not to mention whatever the heck her $50 bounties paid. Very cool. If you guys are familiar with Stones Live, Poker B there in the chat is Deb. She comes in here and spews a little cash game action with us.
Deb? What's up, Deb?
So Day raises to 30. Everybody wants to come along. Ace 3-4, couple of clubs here. Open-ended for the kid. Everyone's like, the kid!
See, I think that's why the name caught on for me.
Right? I feel like everybody just wants to chant it no matter what. You know what I mean?
A couple of those 7s, though, are missing. Nobody's got a piece of this, but Day says, whatever, I'm gonna call him a queen high. Or no, he raised. I'm sorry, he raised. That makes sense. That makes more sense than calling him.
Day pops it up to 130. I love how, like, every time, I feel like almost every time Day's been raising, he has nothing. Like, I love it. I just love it. And when he's got a solid hand, like, other people are just basically betting his hand for him.
JD has a pair of 3s, and that's it. And he's really thinking about this. Him and Day, they got something going on. They got soul reads on each other. All right, so it's 90 to call for 295.
Jesus. Jimmy Bluffett needling Harlan hard. And yeah, Brick City, but does connect with his 6, which is good, which is so sick. There's no way you can ever and Day knows the only way he can win this pot is to bet it.
To bet it, yeah.
And it's 6, so he's never gonna check it here.
Like
and the kid can't call. It's so sick. It's so sick.
5 to 300.
And the kid, I mean, he gotta feel like if he calls, he's just lighting money on fire. So he bets 165.
Pretty small.
And the kid folds.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, but you can't even blame him though. Come on. If you're calling that all day by rivering a 6, like you're just donating money, you know. So like, I can't even blame him for that. But man, Day takes it down. Day's aggressiveness really pays off. I mean, that 5 bet got through super strong.
Yeah. It's a good game tonight.
Yeah, solid.
Better than a lot of others that I've watched.
Ragan K Forest, what's going on, buddy? We are located right outside Sacramento, California. In Citrus Heights, California, right up Highway 80. If you have an Highway 80/Interstate 80 anywhere around you, it is the same one. Get on it and drive to us. You can't miss the sign. Some of you it might take 5 minutes. Some of you it might take 5 hours or a couple days. Queen Jack 6, couple of spades here peel off. Top 2 for Porter, Disco City.
I like this flop too because it's pretty wet. There's a lot of draws, flush and straight draws. Queen Jack also hits a lot of ranges like Ace Queen, King Queen, King Jack type hands. Sucks that nobody hit it.
Shout out to Gatsby999888. We were just talking about this, that you know what you hear more than anything else in the poker room is sick. So sick, bro. Sick game, sick river, sick turn, sick whatever. It's just sick. You always hear that. You just hear sick. Like over under on how many times you hear sick in
and
one night of
unbelievable is another one.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Well, it is believable. It freaking just happened.
It happened. There was 4 possible times, 4 possible ways it could happen, and it happened one of those ways. I love it.
That is not Phil Lock in seat 5. But that would be sick if it was.
Dude, Phil Lock would have a lot of fun.
And unbelievable.
And sick. All at the same time.
Ace King for Peter. Again. Peter's played like 4 hands tonight. It's been Ace King, Ace King, Ace King, and Pocket Kings.
Oh, another one Josh Oggs bringing up over there on YouTube side says, one time. How many times? One time.
One
every
time.
time somebody's all in, it's one time. It's just one time, every time, one time. Fair enough.
True story.
Harlan outflops everybody here with the queen.
No,
oh, sorry,
Day
Day with a set of deuces. I was like, wait a sec, hold on.
And he lead. No, he checked. It went check. Harlan bet 125 top pair. It's just gonna get a call from Day, trying to lure in another player.
Phil Humi says poor Harlan. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say poor Harlan. Just here, you know what? In fact, let me show you Harlan's 13K pot here. We'll put that link in the chat. You can say poor Harlan after you watch him scoop that pot. Day bets 200. Harlan calls. Ace on the river. Pot's around 7 3/4 here.
Club draw gets there. The wheel draw gets there. 4-3 was actually already there, so not relevant.
Yeah.
Just a flush draw.
Day. I hear deuces never loses, and in this case, it's true. What? 230, something like that? No, more than that. 330. 230 would seem super value. Yeah, it is 235. Super value versus the pot, about a third pot. And Harlan looks looks like he likes his hand less and less right now.
Fold?
Yep.
Yeah. Good fold.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
See what's going on here. Gotta take shots with the players at the table. You'll see it in 20 minutes.
Alright, so it looks like we have a straddle for 10. Had no idea what everyone's playing, but we got a couple limpers here. Looks like JD doing a couple calling chips, so a quarter. Action to the kid, he's on the button. Jack 7 spades. Made the call. And option today. What just happened? Oh, okay. All right. So JD was the straddle, I think, and now he's gonna pop it. He gets 2 callers. Of course, Day calls. Him and Day have just gone at it back and forth all day long. Interesting flop. Mike is open-ended. He's got a backdoor flush draw. Day actually has a gutter. Not a terrible looking flop. JD missed it. He's got the backdoor flush draw though. And Mike's gonna go ahead and lead out here. 140 into about 300. It's a little bit less than half the pot. Gonna be hard for Day to continue here with JD behind him, who was the initial raiser. And JD doesn't look like he's going anywhere. He's grabbing greens. He says, if you're gonna lead out and donk bet, I'm just gonna put the pressure on you. And he's gonna make it about 300. Looks like it's 325 according to the graphic.
Man, JFK Stones wasn't back at his computer, and all I wanted to do was like start getting in there and trolling under his username, but you know, it was cool. It was cool.
Rob asks in the chat, that's a good question, we'll get to it. Let's see what happens in this hand. I think Mike, it's 185 to call, there's 760 in the pot. I think he's getting pretty good odds here to call. The problem is if a 8 peels,
Exactly, like the high end
he's
is
got to be
almost
worried
dead,
about a
yeah.
9.
Any sort of hand like 10-9, you know, you hit life here.
Alright, so if you flop the nuts, what's your approach to the hand to make the most money? I think it really depends on what the flop texture is.
It's board dependent, right? Yeah.
If you flop, let's say you have like, let's say the flop comes like ace, king, 10, and you have queen jack. Let's say let's just throw out 2 spades out there also. You flop the nut Broadway, there's ace king out there, which is in everyone's calling and raising range. There's also flush draws out there.
There's a ton of 2-pair hands.
There's a ton of pair combo hands. Draws.
Yeah.
I would lean more towards just ripping it and betting pot.
Right, exactly.
Because I mean, yeah, there are a ton of hands that you get value from. Might even get a raise from.
But likewise, on a super dry board like 7-7 deuce, and you have pocket 7s and you flop quads.
Yeah.
Like don't bet anything there. You can't bet anything there. You know what I mean? So it's you have to hope that somebody else. You have to wait for somebody to catch up, or at least bink part of it there. You have to hope somebody else gets a piece. Otherwise, you're not going to get paid. That's why when people ask me, you know, what's your favorite hand? Oh, I like aces. I like kings. No, my favorite hand is like whatever the nut is, so somebody else has a second nut. Like that. Like, I don't care. As long as I'm 1 notch above somebody else, that's my favorite hand. So I can get paid.
So hopefully that answers your question a little bit.
So David's 50, And Mike R pops it up to 150. So even though Day is outkicked, he does have a straight draw for outs here from 8 peels.
Yeah.
And he lets it go.
I know Porter has more than 397 in front of him.
Yeah, he definitely does. Yeah, so Porter's stack size is obviously off, guys. If you're just joining us, the green chips are $25 chips, the reds are $5 chips, and the blues are $1 chips. So generally, each stack of 20 chips people has, the reds are 100, greens are 500. So yeah, we can tell that Porter has, what, 700 in front of him, some 800, something like that. Rob Malt continues up with that question, says, yeah, I've been having trouble keeping people in the hand when flopping, you know, the straight, or he said 2 straight, I'm sure he means nut straight, whatever, or top flush. Yeah, I mean, it's just, again, it comes down to board texture, right? I mean, you know, it's sometimes, and that's the thing, is we've seen it time and time again, when people just hit a monster hand, but nobody has anything to pay them. It's kind of the lay of the land sometimes. I mean, if anything, your best opportunity there is to hope it's a player that's spazzy, and either you can check and they'll bet it for you, or maybe you can bet ultra small and hope they spaz out and try to make some raise move on you. But if they don't have anything, there's not really a whole lot you can do there, other than just say, hey, could you please bet for me? Just ask him. Maybe just ask him nicely.
So Harlan opens with deuces here. It was a straddle, so he raises to 45. Mike R is gonna 3-bet, try to ISO him from the cutoff. I like it.
Did you just shorten the word isolate? I was just checking.
Did I say ISO?
Yeah, he totally said ISO. Let's try a little ISO. Totes cool, bruh.
Table max means that you can buy in for as much as the chip leader at the table. So anyone could buy in for about 3,000 right now. That's how most of our games are here at Stones. Ooh, that's
775.
Pretty interesting flop here.
So Harlan would think that this missed Mike's range here,
unless Mike has a pocket pair. Yeah.
But it really didn't, though, because he has clubs. So this should get fun. We'll see what happens.
The kid is eating again, apparently. Hope it's a salad.
Claudius 0311. Table max means that we started out with a 1K max buy-in, but now you're allowed to match the largest stack.
Pretty sure I just answered that.
Oh, Robert Y for. You can buy it for a lot of monies. That's my answer. No, you can match the largest stack at the table. And if you guys want to get in this game, you guys are anywhere close, make sure you download the Stones Gambling Hall app. It's 100% free. And you can sign up. You can see all the live games are running. You can sign up for games. You can get on the list. You can see the menu. You can see the calendar of events and tournaments we got coming up. All of the above. Is that Cali kid announcing? It sure is.
Who said that? Hello.
Hello, it is me.
It is me.
Rachel asks, does the stream continue after, or does the game continue after the stream is over? Absolutely. Most of the time, these games run pretty late into the night. Yeah, it just depends. It's like any other game. I mean, it's going to go until it breaks. Just because we turn off the cameras doesn't mean these guys stop. They start generally an hour before we go live, and then this game goes as long as it goes.
Yeah, usually the 30 or 40 minutes right after the stream ends is when the game gets really crazy too. Everyone's like, oh, I could do stupid stuff again. No one's watching.
Yeah. Space Mexican #1 coming in with all the cheers. Thanks, bud.
We're going to see a flop. Rob Y.
Owen, there are 17 tables here currently at Stones, bud.
Wow, what happened pre-flop on this?
Oh, this is a bomb pot. This is probably it's bomb pot, guys. So bomb pot on dealer change. Everybody throws in 25 bucks, and then they play post-flop from there.
We're about 2 hours from San Francisco, but that's without traffic, so it really depends on traffic.
We have somebody over on the YouTube side saying, hey, do you want to play heads up? You want to play a 5-10 heads up game, 1K only?
Why only 1K?
Why only 1K is his first answer. Why limit it?
If we play 5-10, and I'd rather play like 2-5 blinds or 2-3 blinds.
You mean
so we're a little
deeper.
If we
played a 1K only game,
yeah. I didn't mean it like that, like only 1K. I meant like I'd rather play deeper.
Yeah, Phil Humming said would be cool if you guys tried a 6-max game. You know, we've had 6-max tournaments here. We've had some other things. I want to say that we've had I think we had like an Omaha game that was six-handed. We've definitely had a couple six-handed things for sure, but we always like to mix it up here.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have a six-max game. It's definitely been in the talks and stuff. I think the problem is that you got to consider for the house side, the rake is going to be less in that game. Also, if like a player is lobbying, like we have a player right now, say 2 players get up to lobby, and then all of a sudden it just looks bad when there's only 4 players playing on the stream. And it's just, I don't know, it gets less interesting.
So Harlan pops it up to 20 here. Robert
But I like the idea.
Finally getting out of the box here. 10-6 of spades is going to 3-bet up to $60. Day makes the call with 9s. Harlan comes along, so 3 players going to the flop. Pot's about 200. Boom, 10-5 deuce. Harlan connects with his 5. Robert with the 3-bet does bink top pair, possible running spades. Day with the next best pocket pair to the top card here.
Looks like everyone's calling.
Oh wow, an 8 of spades on the turn gives Robert now a flush draw along with his spade draw, or I'm sorry, a flush draw along with his top pair.
And it goes check around, and Rob's gonna get the check mark with the river. I feel like, oh, it's just a small bit.
And another 10 on the river gives Robert trips here.
Rob has just not lost a hand. It's good to be Rob Young tonight.
David Lane asked, where can I get that Stones swag? You need to come on down to Stones and get some. I just picked up a solid sweatshirt for a buddy right here. One of these beautiful Stones hoodies. Gotta come down and get some, man. It's 25 bucks for the Stones hoodie on your player's card, or 50 bucks cash. Your call. But we are in the process of getting a Stones online store set up where I'm sure you'll be able to buy it remotely soon enough. I was pleasantly surprised at the amount of Stones hoodies I saw at the series going around Vegas. I saw like a fair amount of them.
Yeah, cool.
I'm like, hey, what's up, Sacramento local?
Good fold, the kid. Good fold.
Rob Malt 725. If you want one, buddy, hit me up on Twitter. @FatTrain. Shoot me a direct message.
I don't even have a Stones hoodie.
Yeah, you're gonna have to buy it. I definitely can't like pay for it, but you're gonna have to buy it. And but I'll buy it for you.
Dave wakes up with aces here. He just called 10. Wow. He knew Peter had 9s or something. He just knew. He called from the cutoff. This guy mixes up his play.
Death Bunny 600. We stream every Monday and Wednesday
Harlan
night.
calls 75.
Hit that heart and follow us.
Boom.
We're here with you.
We're only gonna make it like 300 now.
Battle of the pairs.
370-ish. 385.
Solid 3-bet, and this is gonna put up flags for Peter. Peter's, I don't think Peter's ever gonna call this, do you?
It's just such a weird line he took because he limped from the cutoff with aces. Normally this would not make any sense at all to a lot of players, and that's what's going through Peter's mind right now. What kind of sicko would limp aces?
Yeah.
With players in front already limping and players behind, it's just not conventional.
And I don't think he's watching the stream, but if he is watching the stream and he saw some of the sick random 3-bets and 4-bets that Day made earlier in the night, you're never gonna put him on aces here, ever. You're like, I'm so confused. Natterash, what's going on, bud?
But tonight, Rob is cannot lose.
And Peter's letting it go. Back over to Harlan.
And Harlan's only got like 400 or 500.
Big winner so far, Robert Y up 2,200, JD up 1,200.
They gotta be thinking, what kind of hand do you have with this? Like maybe a small pair. Like... This is super tricky.
Harlan's like, why so much? Like, what are you doing? The Justin Kelly poker vlog. It would just consist of me taking shitty beats. You don't want to watch that. It would me showing you my second nut to the nut and just paying him off every time.
He makes the call, I think. Did he? Oh,
he ships all in! That is the wrong time to go all in! Game on!
They could run it twice.
But it's Harlan. I feel like he always gets some. Oh god, don't do it. Don't worry about it. Brick City. Aces are good for day.
Wow.
Harlan's like, I'm done for the night.
Rare exit for Harlan.
I know, I look over for like a sneak peek of who's taking a seat. And Day gets paid on his aces. I think half the chat thought Harlan was going to hit a 7. They're like, how does Harlan not bank a 7? He always hits one.
Because he's in seat 8.
It's because he's in seat 8, not seat 1. All right, guys, we're punching that cash win command for you here. Still, Robert Y up 2,200, JD up 1,200. And that was solid. It says Day up 45. I'm not sure if that's correct. I know, unless he was stuck a lot earlier, that was a pretty solid hand for Day. So, guys, if you like us, I know somebody asked earlier how often we stream. We're here every Monday and Wednesday. And then if you click that heart and follow us, make sure you get notifications, because we also stream fun events on the weekends sometimes that we do as far as final tables of bigger tournaments, and those don't go live until we literally hit the final table, which could be any time. I know that this Saturday we're doing the $1 million event, so you definitely want to tune in for that. I believe we are going live around 8 p.m. this Saturday for that. Jack 7 deuce here.
I had to order a salad. I want some run good.
Super rainbow flop here. 8-9 for both Mike and the kid here. A couple of straight draws.
Rob Young, the crusher tonight. It's been a pretty good game tonight.
Is that a Zon?
Huh?
Is that a Zon sitting down? Was gonna sit down there?
The wizard.
Is that it? Is that it? I think so.
The Wizard of Azan. NFL season's right around the corner. Can't wait. You notice how poker cash games in general tend to get better during football season? I think it's a combination of football going on, but also the weather in the wintertime. There's, you know, like summertime, people go outside to hang out, but wintertime, they come inside. And then the games just get super juicy. And then we throw in some football, it's just like, yes.
And then people start drinking, beers, and the game.
Wintertime is the best time for poker, guys. Hands
You know,
down.
it's funny, you talk about the weather. Like, I think if the weather gets too hot, though, people still come inside because they know casinos are always cool that AC is pumping. That is on the Wizard, coming in, sitting down, seat 8. Big Hoggin 54 says, Cali Kid, spot me a grand, I'd run this table. We encourage anybody who's ever in town to definitely stop by. I'll punch the command in there. Join, there it is. Text, call JFK Stones there. He will get you, especially if it's a special deal and you're in town, just like, oh, I'm in town, we're on a trip, the family, business, whatever. We'll get you in the game, for sure. Crumb Dude, Comic Elroy, Sammy F, what's going on there on the YouTube side of things? Thanks for joining us, guys. Very cool.
Why don't we have volume anymore?
I know. Oh, that died a long time ago.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. I know our. We had one guy join us from Malaysia who watches over there, and because of the time zone change, he watches us on his lunch break in Malaysia.
Nice.
And so he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be in town next week. Can I get on the stream?" We're like, "Hell yeah, you can."
If I spot everyone at the table, 1K to play.
Spencer, the buy-in.
I can't lose, right?
God, get your own money back. We've all done that. Spencer, the buy-in started as 200 minimum to 1,000 max.
It has to be rake free though.
Yeah. And now it's table stakes.
Azan buys in for 3K, and he's got some whites. I like it.
So guys, Azan is coming in with white chips. We haven't had those in play yet on the table. Those are $100 chips. So the greens are 25s, the reds are 5s, and the whites are 100s. See, Aaron Ong in there joining us from Malaysia says it's 12:40 p.m. right now, lunch break time. This guy knows what's up. Guys, punch in the chat where you're watching from for sure. I know we'll get the usual answers like, you know, my mom's bedroom and Uranus, but outside of that, punch in where you're really watching from.
The best was when someone messaged me to spot them $5 to play 10 cent, 25 cent online.
So yeah, so look at this hand developing here. So the kid here in for the 75. Date comes in with a 4-bet with Ace King. Oh, it gets through.
No flop.
Got some guy chiming in from Saudi Arabia there. A couple guys from Canada on the YouTube side. Tampa Sun, Rob Malt joining us East Coast style. Kappa Diesel, classic.
Someone's here from your mom's anus.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, there you go. That's super classic. There you go. How about New York, Texas,
AZ, Texas, Oakland.
Every time I hear that, I just think of that, you know, old school hip hop. Oakland, smoking,
Vegas.
Every time.
Thank you, thank you.
Somebody who doesn't play cards at all came in here the other day. They're like, so where do they do that show from? And I'm like, the giant table over there with all the spotlights that says like Stones Live all around.
How do you even know about the show if he doesn't play?
That one because it was on the screen when they came in.
Awesome.
Gotta love our chat, guys. Gotta love our chat. And so the kid here wakes up with 5s. He's gonna raise it up to 60 to go. Peter wakes up with 10s.
Oh, boy.
He's gonna come along. It's like
I would. Wow.
Rick City for everybody. 10 still in the lead.
It's not terrible flop for 5s, but with 3 players, probably better to just. Seat 7 is AD, and he disappeared. I'm looking at the table though. He's over there now, so he must. Oh, there he is. He's
Bam.
back.
Nailed it.
All right, so the kid, it gets checked around to the kid again. So he says, well, why not bet it? And should get through. Good job, kid. The purple bag threw you off.
Doesn't matter what color the bag is, as long as it carries stacks of cash.
He just left. I just realized, did he just leave his bag right there? Just there?
Probably. So what's he doing? He throws out a stack of green. Is she coloring him up? I think he throws out a stack of green so she could, like, I don't know. I think he might be getting colored up. Ah, Jimmy Bluffett, you're the best. Owen Perez asks, is there any bad beat jackpots here? There absolutely is. I can't see what it is right now. I know we hit it a couple times a few weeks ago. But yeah, I'd imagine somewhere in the 30 to 40K range, something like that.
Wait, what?
Just don't. Just don't. Whatever it is, just don't. God. 130K in the room you play Ninja Bunny. What is the qualifying hand for the bad beat? It sounds like it's probably got a pretty high qualifying hand at that point. Probably have like quads over quads beat or something. Skylar Summers, this is Stone's Gambling Hall located right outside Sacramento, California, right off Highway 80. You can't miss us. You're watching a 5-5 no limit game. We got about 15 minutes left, guys, in this stream tonight, and we'll be back with you Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. for some more fun action.
How much is on the table right now? It's gotta be close to between 15 and 20K now, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's about 18,000 on the table right now in a 5-5 game. And we got about 10 or 13 minutes or so, 10 to 13 minutes left on the stream.
Aaron Ong, we
Plenty
stream,
of time.
Yeah, we stream with you every Monday and Wednesday night from 7 to 10 p.m. out here, West Coast time. And then occasionally on the weekends, we stream our bigger tournaments and final tables of stuff like that. So make sure you click that subscribe button on the YouTube live side there and the heart on the Twitch side. Get some notifications. We'll let you know. AD is back in the game, under the gun. Says he's +1, but we're straddling. He's gonna limp with Queen Jack off. Gonna get another call here from Mike with 2s. We've seen deuces going around the table today. We've seen a few sets here and there. Day comes along, Peter comes along. Wow.
We're gonna have a big multi-way pot here.
I was like, damn, almost family action over here.
They know the stream's ending. They wanna win their... Oh, I see 2 pair right there for Peter K.
Queen 7-8, AD connects with top pair, 2 pair for Peter, straight draw for JD.
Straight flush draw for Day. AD a little bit behind here, needs some help. This could be interesting. Could be interesting if like the Jack of Heart comes on the turn. Alright, so AD leads off at 35. Day raises it up to 85. Peter, who checked this, he has top 2. And he's gonna go for the raise. That's gotta be wake up for AD. He makes the right fold. And we talked about this earlier, how the straight flush draw looks so much juicier than it really is.
Oh my god.
It'd be 305, I think, to call.
JB Darts, yeah, we're going to stream the $1 Million Thing, buddy. It's going to be this Saturday night, and I believe we start around 8 p.m. If you haven't yet, make sure you click that heart and click notifications. That way you'll definitely know when we go live, but I'm pretty sure it's around 8 p.m. The effective stack sizes have almost tripled since we started.
Yeah.
Everybody was around $1 grand, and now we have several players over 3. Rob Malt, that's going to be 8 p.m. Pacific time, bud.
We have Terry, the server, come over here. Terry, the server.
What's JD eating? Is that a salad?
So, I think it's a salad. So plus EV here at Stones. Solid.
I got mine coming.
I'll be behind, guys.
What kind of salad you
I
get?
got the shrimp salad.
Ooh. Wise choice.
Real shrimp. Half the dressing. Actually, I got the dressing on the side. Mike R with Queen Jack of Hearts.
Looks like people are starting to chip up to white chips there. Like I said, guys, white chips are hundreds, greens are 25s, and reds are 5s.
I think some players have added on as well.
That's what happens, you know. You get solid players in these deep stack games. Like Peter's adding on right now.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's add on another 1,000 because of reasons.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty big.
This game's gonna go all night. All right. So if any guys, I mean, if you're anywhere remotely looking around and you're like, oh, I can beat this game, like, come on down. It's gonna be going all night. So Mike R raises to 95 with Queen Jack suited. Robert Y with the mystery hand makes the call. MH,
it looks like the straddle was 25. I think AD threw in a green chip, and that's why the initial open was 95. AD is going to defend, so we have 3-way action. We don't know what Rob has, but he's played a pretty tight
Not a bad
range
flop
tonight.
for AD. Pair with a straight draw. Robert Y was still with a mystery hand. Suited Aces says, I just realized I've been running bad for over a month and also haven't ordered a salad in over a month. Coincidence? I think not.
The delay is about 25 minutes. Mike's going to make a continuation here. Hard for him to rep this flop though when he's the initial raiser. He's also playing against AD, who's defending from essentially the big blind from the straddle. So his range could be super wide here. Rob also makes a call behind. Oh, the jack comes on the turn. Mike knew it was coming. What's up, Watt? Alright, so Rob, I'm thinking has like a hand like I think he has like a mid-range pocket pair or something in here. Either that or like...
His cards are on the sensor, they're just not reading. There. So yeah, Mike R bets 420.
I'm guessing like around 8s or 9s or something like that.
Big Hog and you're hilarious. It's a relevant joke.
The bet is 420. AD has about No, well, his stack hasn't been updated. He's got about 1,300, I want to say. So if he made this call, he has about 800 or 900 behind.
And 80 makes the call. Oh, and he rivers 2 pair. What a beast. Misses the 5, but the 7 will do. Shout out over there to Waprai. Happy birthday, our resident Yellow Submarine. Huge friend of the show. In the chat all the time. Plays on the stream all the time. Super good guy. Happy birthday. I'm sure you're 21 again, so now you can get legally into casinos. That must feel good. Check down, and AD's gonna flip over the monster. My car's like, oh, wow. Nice river. Crap. Oh, my car's still trying to figure out what happened. Where did I go wrong? Jeff Murph 1, buddy, if you want to get in on some of these games, man, I just punched the chat in the command for you. You can text or call. Justin Caritas there.
So with that hand, AD moves up to 1.9, but he has more because he reloaded. A lot of these players reloaded, so those numbers I don't think are 100% accurate. Day and Rob though, it's been the day and Rob show. Seats 2 and 3.
Going at it. If you guys are just tuning in here, we got a few hands left here in tonight's stream. If you like what you see, make sure you click that heart and follow us. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday for cash game action, and occasionally on the weekends for fun tournament stuff. Like this weekend, we got the $1 million sit and go here, single table tournament coming up on Saturday. And now Day waking up with queens. And he's going to pop it up to 95. If I eat 3 lean cuisines, am I kind of defeating the purpose? I like it. I like your style. I like your style. So AD makes the call.
Zahn in the straddle. I think they're straddling 25.
Yeah, so he straddled 25. So he's already for 25, 70 more. An effective 5-5-25 game.
Yeah.
Not a bad game.
So we're gonna see a flop 4-way. Oh, a Zahn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He just flops
the
a
straight flush against Day's overpair, against Mike R now with the nut flush draw. Game on. Oh, Mike R's not in it. Oh, well, just ship it all to Zahn then. He was shipped anyways, but why not?
Day is going to put in a C-bet here with his queens. Huge overpair. Can't really blame him here. 80 can't really continue here.
M. Baldy says he's channeling his inner Harlan. Now this is a prime example to the question that was asked earlier. How do I get paid when I flop the nuts? Well, you're gonna watch it right now.
Oh, you're just hoping. Oh, this could be a jackpot if he has pocket 7s.
Oh my god.
You're just hoping that he flopped like pocket 5s or something.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
God, look at that flop for Zahn. Just beast mode activated.
And against a player too that gets a little unconventional here, I think if you're a Zahn, I wouldn't mind leading here also.
Can we just pause for the cause? How good does it feel when somebody is just betting hundreds of dollars into your just stone cold monster nuts?
Yeah.
It feels so good. Like that, there's no better feeling in poker than when somebody's just betting into your completely unbeatable beast.
I wonder if Azan was watching the stream prior to sitting into this game.
A queen on the river would be the sickest river ever right here. No, we're not that lucky.
What do you do if you're Azan? Do you lead?
I mean, you have to. I would.
Yeah, you could represent like a missed flush draw too with the ace of spades.
I don't want to lose all potential value here by checking and having him check behind and be like, crap, here's my straight flush. I would lead.
I'd bet like
pots at 1200. What would you bet?
Too.
Pots at 12. What would you bet? Maybe look like a missed one card flush draw or something.
That looks like a pretty small bet. Almost 300. 285.
I think he's begging to call that. That's super value in at 1200. He wants that call all day. Yeah, a lot of people are screaming overbetted here, and he's almost making it.
I would have gone for like 7 to 1,000.
He's almost making it too cheap for Day not to call, and he is. Boop, there it is. Azan just flings it. Yep. Oh yeah, I can't beat that, so that's good. He's like, you got quad sevens? Because that would be sweet. No, you don't? Because you would have raised. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Yeah, you could rep like miss flush draw there. It's almost it's so crazy. I hate it. It's hard because he was out of position in the hand. I mean, the other thing is you could also. Nah, that would be difficult. Never mind.
Well, guys,
I guess that's the last hand. That's a good way to end.
That was a solid hand to end it on, right? Let's just end it on a straight flush and call it a day. Very cool. So, guys, thank you for joining us. Always appreciated. We had a lot of fun. Good game. Solid game.
Yeah, it was one of the better no-limit games I've watched.
3-bet, 4-bet, 5-bet action.
Yeah.
Always cool. So we will be here Wednesday evening, guys. 7 p.m. We're going to be spewing some Omaha. I believe we have Jake Rosensteel and Brent in the booth with you. So make sure you guys tune in and be here. Right on. Good times.
Peace out.
Later, guys.
Nice.
There you go.